baby doll!
Alright, it's time for everybody's favorite real Pokemon game. None of that Pokemon Arceus or brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl nonsense. No, we're playing the great Pokemon game known as Pokemon Stadium. And also welcome Neo Pessimist. I see you were the one to get the first redeem today. And good to see you back again after you followed from that raid the other day. But let's have a move over here onto the game screen. I will say, I don't know, like, if it's because of Pokemon Arceus or what, but, like, I think, you know what it is? Markiplier. We all gotta blame or thank Markiplier, I suppose, for what he has started. I think a couple of days ago, I think it was sometime last week or something, he had a video or a stream where he ranked, or didn't rank, but he went through, I think, every single Pokemon in the entire Pokédex and determined whether or not he would smash or pass, well, basically whether or not he would try and have sex with that Pokemon. And I think because of that, now everybody's suddenly doing, not really tier lists, but they're suddenly assessing what Pokemon you can and cannot have sex with. And I know Twitter was very abuzz with some of Markiplier's choices and stuff like that. Not that I'm a fan of his, so I wouldn't really know, but I think it just randomly appeared on my timeline at one point and I was very confused. But eventually I got down to the bottom and I realized, oh, it's just people are being horny for Pokemon yet again. And yeah, Stadium Rock and Roll. Like, again, every single time we play Pokemon Stadium, we are always joyously reminded about how great this game is. Like you can see right now, 1995 to 2000. This game was made in the year 2000, 22 years ago. And there is just so much that is great about this game compared to some of the newer games. And speaking about dates in 2022 and all that stuff, is today like a special day, I suppose? I mean, it's wait, no, what is it? The 22nd of the 2nd of the 2022nd year, which I guess if you want to celebrate something like that, congratulations. But of course, we're not just playing Pokemon Stadium regularly. No. Of course, we are going through the Gym Leader Castle, but with a special set of rules. We are up to Giovanni, the 8th gym, and we have been doing it where every single gym, we are using a random set of Pokemon. 6 randomly selected rental Pokemon to see if we can make it through. And we have gotten with some trouble and some not so much trouble. Giovanni, however, has proven to be quite a bit of a challenge because of that signature Pokemon of his, a very, very fast Persian that knows the move Slash. And it's a 22-year-old game, but still bang. Exactly. Age is but just a number. Well, actually, should I say that out loud? When it comes to games, I should specify. When it comes to games, age is but just a number. I don't think that can apply to other things, but for games specifically, age is just a number. But before I dig myself into a deeper hole, let's find out what our team will be for Giovanni's gym. So, as I said, we're going to be using 6 randomly selected Pokemon from the rental selection. And the way we are going to choose which random Pokemon we will be using is using a little handy-dandy web browser. Over here. So the first Pokemon is not going to be Zapdos, unfortunately. That was just me testing it out. But the first Pokemon will instead be... who's it going to be? A Nidoran male. Which is not exactly the best start, but it's something. In theory, we could have gotten something worse. We could have gotten like a Caterpie or a Weedle. Let's see. The moveset is Horn Roll, Toxic, Blizzard, and Thunderbolt, which actually isn't that bad. And if there was a team of Metapod, I would just give up. But let's see. I mean, there is still a possibility. There's 5 more slots we have to fill. The second one shall be... oh, there we go. Okay. Nidoqueen. Much, much better. Double Kick, Toxic, Body Slam, and Thunder. That's actually not that much different from the Nidoran. Here's the issue though. Nidoran is the one with Thunderbolt. Nidoqueen has Thunder, which although Thunder is more powerful, there's always the issue that Thunder is, I think, only a 70% chance to hit, which it's 70% chance, but watch. When we use it, it'll be more like a 10% chance. But let's see. Off to Nidoqueen. Maybe just give us even more Nidorans or Nidorinas. Our third Pokemon shall be a Spearow. The Nidoran is cute, but the Nidoqueen is queen. Yeah, but imagine we had the king. If we could have the king to the queen, that'd be perfect. But one can only hope. For now, though, we have Spearow as our third Pokemon. With quite a good set of flying moves, I suppose. Drill Peck, a lot of doubles. Drill Peck, Double Edge, Double Team, and Mirror Move. Our fourth Pokemon shall be... ooh, an Aerodactyl. This actually might be a good Pokemon. Depending on what its moveset is. Let's have a look and see. Aerodactyl, where are you? Oh, there it is. It has Fly, which is nice, and it has Supersonic, Takedown, and Reflect. Not that bad. It has a lot of speed, which is very nice to have actually, and high attack. And because, of course, this is Pokemon Stadium, that means this is Gen 1, so critical hits are tied to your speed stats. So we could maybe hope for some lucky crits with Aerodactyl. But our fifth Pokemon shall be a Beedrill. Okay, well, at least we dodged like the Metapods and the Kakoonas, and we got the final evolution. So it's the least worst possibility out of that line. Where are you? Beedrill. And Beedrill has Twin Needle, Focus Energy, Double Edge, and Mega Drain. Not that great. And our last Pokemon though, what will that be? A Vaporeon. Oh my goodness. And if we were just talking about Markiplier and everybody wanting to have sex with certain Pokemon, and of course we get Vaporeon, which, as we all know, I'm sure we've all heard the tales of Vaporeon and its ability to have water absorb and its weight, as well as its... I'm gonna stop speaking. Hopefully it at least has a good moveset though. Where are you, Vaporeon? It has acid... Oh, it has acid armor. Isn't that part of the copy poster as well? It having acid armor? Oh goodness. At least it also has quick attack. A quick attack actually is very important now that I think about it. Having quick attack could save us. Because the main obstacle, the main reason why we lost last time was we made it all the way up to Giovanni, only to be screwed over by his Persian, which has insanely high speed. So if we can get a Vaporeon out and quick attack him to death, it could save us. But it also has Surf, Aurora Beam, and Acid Armor. So that'll be our team. Nidoran, Nidoqueen, Spearow, Aerodactyl, Beedrill, and Vaporeon. Something tells me we're going to be using Vaporeon, Nidoqueen, and Aerodactyl for almost everything. But let's have a look and see though. Remember though, it is 4 battles we have to go through. So 3 trainers and then the gym leader Giovanni using these 6 Pokemon. Of course, if we lose at any point in time, we will reset and have to choose a new set of 6 Pokemon. Hide the random Pokemon so we get Vaporeon out of here. And you used to use quick attack for everything. I mean, if your Pokemon are really slow, that would make sense, but quick attack isn't really that strong, I know. It's really only good for just going first. Let's see, what will we start with? We will start with, how about we start with a Nidoqueen, Vaporeon, and then Aerodactyl. Since of course we can only use 3 of these 6 Pokemon.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series.
But I remember when I was a kid as well, I would always just use whatever was the strongest move I had. I would never bother with status-inducing moves or stuff like that. Alright, let's see. What shall we use against this Persian? Shall we just use double kick maybe? Thankfully, I think this Persian isn't as dangerous as Giovanni's Persian. It doesn't have slash. But still, it is a Persian nonetheless, which is very scary to go up against. And okay, again, I know I bring this up every single time, but did you see that animation for the double kick? The Nidoqueen did a whole spin and actually kicked twice. Whereas in the new games, a double kick is just the Pokemon hops up and down twice.
They go into battle pose.
But you forget that you did the strongest strategy. Oh my gosh, yeah, of course.
What now?
I mean, that's what most Pokemon games are, right? If you play them casually, you just overlevel to a point where you could use any move and it would work. Like, I still remember, I think I've told the story before, but when I first played Pokemon Blue, before even making it to the first gym, like before I entered the forest, Viridian Forest, I leveled my Charmander that I got all the way up to a Charizard just because I enjoyed doing the fights and the random battles against Pidgeys and Rattatas all the way up to level 34 to get a Charizard. And also, welcome, Laser. Hopefully you're doing well as well today.
How's that?
And let's see.
Super effective.
It sucks that the Persian lived on a single point of health, but Nidoqueen was able to take out that Persian though. It's quite low though, so hopefully the Nidoqueen can live to do a bit more damage to somebody else who gets thrown out now. A Golbat. I mean, hang on. If we outspeed, we could get lucky and maybe go for a 1-hit KO if we land Thunder here. But something tells me this Golbat will outspeed us. Yeah, as expected, Golbat does outspeed us. But does it kill though? That's a question. Oh! Actually, wait, hang on. The Nidoqueen lives. That means there's a chance that if the Thunder hits, we could get a 1-hit KO. We won't get the same type of attack bonus, but it is super effective. Okay, we're definitely gonna die next turn, but let's see. At least we did a lot of damage to the Golbat. So, here goes our Nidoqueen. You did well at least, Nidoqueen. You took out basically 1.5 Pokemon. Oh, and also, one of the other crazy things that you might not have just noticed now, but because this is Gen 1, you might have noticed when Golbat used Double Edge the first turn, he took damage. Because you take recoil damage when you use Double Edge. However, if the move kills a Pokemon, so if, well, since right there, Double Edge killed my Nidoqueen, he did not take any recoil damage. Let's see. Aurora Beam will work because it's
They
will
go
be super
into
effective
battle
against flying. See, like, watch now. This shouldn't kill, and because it doesn't kill, he will actually take the recoil
post. A
damage.
decent hit.
There it is. It's hit with recoil, which for Double H it's fine though. But if you get a Pokemon with Hyper Beam, that makes things so much more different. Because Hyper Beam, of course, the whole drawback is that it's a very, very strong move that you have to have a single turn of recovery afterwards. But if you kill a Pokemon with Hyper Beam, you don't have to worry about that recovery turn. You can just keep on using Hyper Beam and just sweep an entire gym without worrying
The remaining
about having to take a
Pokémon
turn to recover.
is 2-1. The
But let's see though.
battle continues.
Dodrio is not flying, right? So we have to use Surf then. So we get at least a same type attack bonus.
Face each other.
Wait, Dodrio isn't flying, right? Like, I mean, it's like an ostrich.
There,
It's like an ostrich, so it's just normal. If I'm not mistaken, let me have a quick Google.
What will it do?
Dodrio.
A savage hit.
Oh, Dodrio is a flying type, so I could have used
Neither
Aurora Beam.
one is conceding an inch.
But you know what? I think we did 100 damage there, so Surf should kill it, regardless. And hello and welcome, Sora as well.
How's that?
Oh wait, never
In the
mind.
weak spot.
Okay, I may have spoken a bit too soon
This
since
is down and out.
I was not expecting that crit from the Dodrio. Our last Pokemon is Aerodactyl though, which is very fast, so it's our saving grace I think in this scenario here.
They strike fighting poses.
All we need to do is land a single hit, which I'm sure we can do with Takedown, right? Aerodactyl does have Takedown?
There's just one Pokemon aside.
Yes, it
now.
does.
The
We should
battle is
outspeed, right?
coming
Aerodactyl had like
down to
140
the
speed.
wire.
Okay, we do.
Take that.
And again, because of Gen 1, the way Gen 1 works,
Get down.
critical hits are tied to your speed stats. So the faster you are, the better your chances of getting a critical hit. And because Aerodactyl is so fast, he will almost, well, not almost always, but he has a very good chance of getting a crit, like you just saw there. But remember this fact though, about speed being tied to crit. It'll be very, very important when we get to Giovanni, because of his notorious Persian. In fact, I was watching a video the other day on certain Pokemon and like their types and stuff like that. And it was talking about basically how strong were they in the competitive scene and stuff like that. Let's see. For this, we'll use the same team, I think. Nidoqueen, Vaporeon, Aerodactyl. So for example, there was one video of how strong was Charizard in the Pokemon competitive scene. How strong is the move Stealth Rocks? And one of the videos was how strong is Persian really in the competitive scene? And now you might think, well, Persian, nobody really cares about Persian, right? Like it's, you don't really think of Persian as one of the top Pokemon. And you'd be right. Except for specifically Gen 1 competitive Pokemon. Persian is an absolute monster. In fact, I think in some scenarios, Persian is banned. You cannot use a Persian because of how broken it is. Because one, Persian has a naturally high speed stat, which means it almost always goes first. And two, it has a naturally high crit rate because of that high speed. But the third thing is that it knows a move called Slash, which in and of itself is normal type, which is gonna give it a better attack bonus because it's a normal type Pokemon using a normal type move, which means it does, I think, 25% extra damage. But then, Slash itself also increases your critical rate when you use that move. So that means that Persian is almost guaranteed to go first with a critical hit. Oh, it's 50%, sorry. It's the same type attack bonus is 50%, which is absolutely absurd. Thank you for that, Lollifant. And also welcome. And while I was explaining that, of course, speaking of critical hits, our Nidoqueen got a lucky little critical hit with the Thunder on Hitmonchan. Speaking of critical hits, we have yet another critical hit with that double kick. I guess we just need to keep talking about critical hits and we'll get them with our Nidoqueen. This is the second time in a row though that his Pokemon is using double team. So I'm guessing this guy will always start off with double team. But double team won't work if I still hit you. And I forgot Sora. Listen, I know I said that we're not gonna do the thing where, you know, everybody's trying to figure out which Pokemon they would smash or pass, but please,
Neither one
Contain
is
yourself.
conceding an inch.
I know the tongue may be tempting, but if you're getting excited about the Licky Tongue's tongue, I do not want to see your reaction when we throw out our Vaporeon.
How's that? Super effective.
Earthquake and Surf are always stronger than Double Kick and Aurora Beam, by the way. Are they really?
Now.
Even with the same type of attack bonus, or not? Oh, sorry, super
There's
effectiveness.
a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
I suppose Double Kick is weaker in and of itself, and since Nidoqueen isn't fighting type as well,
Oh, it's
it doesn't get the
double
same
time.
type bonus.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
Well, let's
The
have a look.
battle
and
has
see.
become one-sided.
Speaking of Surf, though, here we have.
Sir!
Wait, why is Kabutops no Surf? And that is going to be super effective. And oh, okay, there goes our Nidoqueen. But we do have in the reserves a Vaporeon, which does have Surf.
Pokemon B.
So not only is it good for other activities, but it will also be good for taking out this Kabutops, hopefully.
The remaining Pokemon stock is
And here we will be getting that same type of attack bonus.
Combatants are making sparks fly.
And we... Oh, okay, speaking of Slash,
What now?
I don't think Kabutops is that fast though, but he might still get a crit.
What's the weak?
He does get a crit. Yeah, but we do love...
What's this?
We don't even need to bring out our Aerodactyl, I think.
Hit
Should be
the
safe.
weak spot.
Wow, this is just a whole world of crits, no matter what.
Why? Take it down with one hit.
Alright, and Vaporeon's quite slow as well. It had like less than 100 speed. To get a crit off that was quite lucky. There we go, halfway down. This is going absurdly well. I cannot wait until we get absolutely swept by that Giovanni's Persian. Alright, onto the third battle though. I wonder if we're ever going to deviate from this Nidoqueen, Aerodactyl, Vaporeon team. Because right now, let's see. Omastar, Dodrio, and Tentacruel are all going to be weak to Thunder from the Nidoqueen, so we have to open with Nidoqueen. Vaporeon knows Aurora Beam, which will be useful against the Zapdos since it's flying. I think we have to just go Nidoqueen, Vaporeon, Aerodactyl once more. And hope that... Ooh, here's the thing though. Zapdos will most likely outspeed our Vaporeon. And Vaporeon is well, very weak to Thunder. So we'll have to be careful about that. But for now though, we can just use a Thunder with Nidoqueen. We will most likely get outsped. Oh no, I did not think about this. I didn't think about getting outsped. It's super effective, but does Nidoqueen live? Please live, please live, please live, please live, Nidoqueen. Okay, this is not a great start. That is not a good start.
This is a wild run from the word go.
Okay, so we're starting off with just a Vaporeon and Aerodactyl, and we need to deal with 3 of his Pokemon. Let's go with... We can even go with Vaporeon, I suppose.
Now.
Alright, so that was a...
Oh, it's Vaporeon.
I should have predicted... I even said I knew that we were going to get outsped. I should have switched it into Vaporeon the moment the battle started.
Battle is still up in
Okay,
the
but
air.
let's see. I guess we can only surf and just hope that the same type of attack bonus is enough. Okay, it's going to use Barrier, which is...
Proved its defense.
Okay, I suppose. We get a free ton of damage on.
What now?
The thing is, this will probably be a lot less because of that barrier.
The attack wasn't effective.
30 damage.
What
Not
a
great.
furious battle.
Okay, we know we get outsped by the Tentacruel. So let's use Quick Attack and see what happens.
They strike fighting poses.
Surf did 30 damage.
Hit the weak
This
spot.
did a critical hit and did... This did 30 damage with a critical hit. That's, quite concerning.
What's that? Oh,
Okay, it missed wrap. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That would have been very
Neither one
annoying if we got hit by that wrap.
conceding an inch.
Let's see. Surf again and
They
hope.
go into battle poses.
Okay, well, let's just hope that this misses. The fact that the Tentacle outspeeds us is going to be horrible. Because he can, in theory, just permanently wrap us. Oh no. The Vaporeon is getting... Oh no, the Vaporeon can't move. Oh no. It can't escape. And that is a Vaporeon Gondola. But that's true, I can swap out. Thing is, do I want to swap out into Aerodactyl? I think we have to. I think we have to because the Tentacool outspeeds our Vaporeon, so he could, in theory, if he wants to, permanently keep us wrapped. We have to switch out into Aerodactyl.
The commands are issued.
Yeah, what a day to say that after the after specifically saying we're not gonna worry about, you know, smashing or passing on the Pokemon, which everybody's been doing. Here we have a Vaporeon coming out for us. Something tells me he's gonna use Hydro Pump, but we do outspeed, so I think Fly should be safe here. We can hope for a crit as well, a crit with Stab next turn when he lands the Fly. If there's a Hydro Pump. So ideally this kills. I don't know if it will, but if we're lucky, we get a crit. Come on, Aerodactyl, you have a lot of speed.
What'll it do?
Oh, that did not do a lot of damage, but we did put at 69 health though, which is very nice, but I don't think what it's about to do is going to be nice, because we might... Okay, never mind, he misses. This is perfect. We get another chance at redemption. There's no point talking about... Yeah, I don't think there's any point in deciding on whether... Like, okay, no, maybe if we do lose, since we will have the Pokédex out in front of us, we can go through all of the Pokemon and document ourselves, which are, for lack of a better term, smashable or not. Alright, all we have to do is hope that Aerodactyl lives this. Maybe he misses again. He did not miss. Oh no! That is the second one-hit KO that this Tentacool has done. This Tentacool is really carrying his team. Alright, it is up to the Vaporeon, which is very slow and can very easily get wrapped up in the tentacles. Oh my goodness, this is something out of a... There's Rule 34 of this, I'm almost guaranteed. Wait, what? What if we quick attack and we get a crit again? But a quick attack only did like 30 damage, even when it did crit. But who knows, maybe the barrier is worn off. Or... 3 HP, please! Don't wrap, I beg of you. Okay, well, please miss the wrap. I beg of you, miss the wrap, miss. Oh no. Vaporeon, you poor thing. I guess we just have to wait until the wrap to end. But during this entire time, poor little Vaporeon is all tangled up in the tentacles, can't get out of it. Whatever shall it do? And also welcome Spike, by the way. The attack is still going on. But I think the moment the wrap ends, we should kill. The only issue is though, if he throws out a Zapdos next, we might be screwed. In fact, no, we will be 100% screwed. A poor little Vaporeon, wasn't that a DVD? I mean, like I said, there's probably artwork out there of this exact scenario. And welcome, Caleb. I mean, technically, I didn't want to point it out, but if you look at Tentacool, it even has like a how do I even describe it? Like the hentai protagonist look, where you can't see its face, only its creepy eyes staring out at you like, oh yes, Vaporeon, get stuck in my tentacles. Oh yes. Okay, finally, Vaporeon broke out of the wrap, and we do get a quick attack off. But now there's still 2 more Pokemon, one of which could potentially be a Zapdos, and if it is Zapdos, we are in a lot of danger. We are in a lot of danger, it looks like. There is absolutely no way we outspeed this. Our best bet is hope that he uses Thunder and misses, and we crit with an Aurora Beam, because it is flying. Okay, wait, Thunder has a chance to miss. Thunder has a chance to miss. But it did not miss.
It's finally taken down.
And it was going so well. The first 2 battles were arguably too well. I think it makes sense that we got our shit pushed in by the third one. Never thought of him having the old bastard voice, but I mean, it's basically just Squidward, right? And welcome your daily doge as well. Alright, since everybody's here, I guess, and since we spent more time talking about it than trying to avoid the topic. Oh, do we have to do a smash or pass thing now as well? Okay, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this rapid fire. Bulbasaur, no. Ivysaur, no. Venusaur, no. Charmander, no. Also, I suppose the correct way to say it is not no, but it's smash or pass, right? But the weird thing is, when I watched, like all of the videos, like I think I watched 2 people's videos of them doing a smash or pass. They obviously, because they're American, they go smash or pass. And hearing them go pass, 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 over and over, I feel like I was trying to be brainwashed in order to Americanize my pronunciation. So it feels weird to say pass, pass, pass the whole time. So instead, I will just say no or yes. Not quickfire, do a detailed explanation. I mean, what is there to say about most of these things? Like Bulbasaur, it's a plant. No. Ivysaur, it's just an evolved plant. No. Venusaur, it's an even big, it's a tree. I am not one of the people from Avatar. I can't plug my ponytail into that tree stump on its neck or back. Pussy and its crack. But no. Plants are fuckable. I mean, anything is fuckable if you put your mind to it, Daily Doge. And paw supremacy, exactly, Spike. To be fair, I think most people here are European, so I think they would all agree with that. Charmander, no, it's a small little lizard. Actually, no, hang on. If we're gonna do this, we have to do this properly. Let's get out all of the stats. Instead of just looking at their picture, we have to analyze every single possibility. So let me pull up a browser window here. And where is it? Okay. I think I have it here. So, this. Now that we okay, I'll pull up the actual Pokédex entry. So now we can know everything. We can know its height, we can know its weight, we can know its category, we can know its gender possibilities. So, you mean it has a flower on the back? Why does it having a flower on its back help out, Daily Doge? How does it having a flower on its back make it more fuckable? I would like to know that. What is your logic there? But let's see. Bulbasaur 001. You know what? Seeing as though we're doing this, I feel like if we're gonna go in depth, we have to take our time with this, right? We can't just, since Daily Doge is right. We can't just rapid fire through this. Like, this isn't Tinder where we just swipe left or right, left or right, left or right. We are gentlemen here. We actually assess each and every possibility instead of just giving a glance and basing it upon their appearances. We are real men. We don't look at just appearances. That's the beta way of going through women, aka Pokemon, I guess. Let me do this. I literally half an hour ago I said I wouldn't do this, but I guess we're doing it anyway. Let me mute the Pokemon Stadium sound. I guess we're deciding whether or not we're gonna fuck Pokemon. I guess that's what the stream is gonna be about. Let's get up some Pokemon music. And let's also change the title, because I guess we're not playing Pokemon Stadium anymore. Now we're just deciding on whether or not we have sex with the Pokemon. Alright, so. What did you just tune into? Teru, you would have tuned into some good old Pokemon battling, but instead, we're taking the battle to the bedroom with the Pokemon. So, let's have a look and see. I mean, to be fair, there is a Pokemon breeding center. So, I have a feeling that all of this data has to be documented somewhere, right? Like that guy that looks after the Pokemon, they probably have to consider all of this stuff when they, like, when you drop off your Pokemon and say, hey, I'm dropping off my Bulbasaur, please look after it and help it grow. I'm pretty sure remember, sometimes when you go back to that Pokemon daycare center, you sometimes get an egg back. And the way you get an egg is, of course, when a male Pokemon and a female Pokemon like each other, you know. But in order for that to happen, the Pokemon breeder has to know what Pokemon are going to be compatible with each other. So, I mean, come on. Somebody has to do it. I think it just has to be done, right? And it is just going to be yeah, your average Pokemon stream, Terry. Something about Vaporeon. I mean, it's cat and heat. Spike, remember, in South Africa, in the southern hemisphere, it is summer, so it is very hot down here. Why is Vaporeon so sexualized? Well, Daily Doge, wait till we get there and you'll find out. How do you think Ditto does? Yeah, like, Ditto, like, I'm gonna be a bit early and say that Ditto is 100% fuckable. I'll say it. And who the fuck decided to make Vaporeon the sexual one? Again, when we get to its Pokédex entry, you'll find out, Daily Doge. Apart from Gardevoir and Lopunny, but those are literally women in Pokemon form, so yeah, that's true. Probably something resembling the man who folded himself. Big Ditto self says origin. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait for that. Okay, but first things first, let's start it off with Bulbasaur. Number 001. There is a plant seed in its back right from the day this Pokemon is born. The seed slowly grows larger. I mean, what Daily Doge said, he has a point. There is a hole, and there is a seed in its back. So, on a technicality basis, yes, you can smash a Bulbasaur. Would I personally want to? I don't think so, but I think it is absolutely smashable. I'll put that out. You know, let me open up a Google Excel spreadsheet as well so I can keep a list. Bulbasaur, smash. Why did... Oh my goodness, my phone just said... My phone, no, please don't Google... Please don't Google... I accidentally said Google Excel spreadsheet, and my phone started searching Bulbasaur Smash, which was very, very dangerous. Alright, let's see. Bulbasaur is a smash on a technicality basis. Okay, you know what? Hang on. Instead of a spreadsheet, let me just do this. Let me add a smash counter. Smash counter is at 1 currently. Or Bulbasaur. And I feel like, I mean, if Bulbasaur is smashable, by definition, so too would Ivysaur and Venusaur, right? I mean, it just has to be. Let me move that up there. Would have shown Bulbasaur for Smash Bros. Oh, that's true. We would have been lucky then. Mom found the Pokemon spreadsheet. Oh my goodness. I hope I would never have to share this Pokemon spreadsheet. But alright, I think again, Ivysaur and Venusaur, by sheer fact that Bulbasaur was fuckable, we kinda have to include these two, right? When the bulb on its back grows large, it appears to lose... Oh no! When the bulb on its back grows large, it appears to lose the ability to stand on its hind legs, so it's in the permanent doggy position. I mean, okay, well, after reading that, it has to be, that has to be a smash, right? It is literally always in the receiving position. Alright, so Venusaur, its plant blooms when it absorbs solar energy. It stays on the move to seek sunlight. Okay, but here's the thing though. It no longer has a hole. It is now sprouted its tree. So I don't think that you can have sex with this. So I think Venusaur is a no-go, sadly. It's a cripple. I mean, if you're into that Daily Doge, you can have sex with an Ivysaur. Alright, Charmander. It has a preference for hot things. When it rains, steam is said to spout from the tip of its tail. It's only... Okay, here's the thing. I don't know what these conversions are. 2 feet? I'm gonna say no on this one. because I don't want to. Charmeleon, it has a barbaric nature. In battle, it whips its fiery tail around and slashes away with sharp claws. Okay, the barbaric nature makes me think that Charmeleon would be a freak in bed. So that means it's a smash. The Pokemon anime told you otherwise. Oh, I suppose so. Lady Doge. Let's see. Next up, Charizard. It spits fire that is hot enough to melt boulders. It may cause forest fires by blowing flames. I mean, this is just because I just want to smash it because it's cool. Charizard absolutely is a smash. Next up, Squirtle. Oh, with a name like that, I mean, when it retracts its long neck into its shell, it squirts out water with vigorous force. I mean, with a name like Squirtle, it has to be a smash, right? Next up, Wartortle. It is recognized as a symbol of longevity. If its shell has algae on it, that Wartortle is very old. I mean, this is just another Squirtle, right? They are also similar. It has to be a smash. Next up, Blastoise. I mean, this is just a literal tank. It crushes its foes under its heavy body to cause fainting. In a pinch, it'll withdraw in its shell. Oh my god, imagine, you know what? Here's the thing. There's probably a subsect of people that would be into getting crushed by a Blastoise. So for them, I'll say smash. Not me personally, but for the people out there that would want to be crushed by a Blastoise, I'll say smash. It's shocking that we've gone through the first 9 Pokemon, and out of that 9, we are already wanting to smash 7 of them. But alright, next up is Caterpie. You'll only believe it when you see visual evidence of a Blastoise crushing somebody. Again, if you search on Rule 34, I'm sure there's fan art somewhere. Caterpie, for protection, it releases a horrible stench from the antenna on its head to drive away enemies. I mean, no. It literally, its lore is to drive people away, so no. Metapod, I mean, it has Harden. What more could you ask for? That is 100% smash. Next up, Butterfree. In battle, it flaps its wings at great speed to release highly toxic dust into the air. I mean, hang on. I have learned something. If you do this, inspect element, what you can do is you can edit text. So, what you can do is you can change in battle to be something else. For example, you could change the word battle to be in bed. It flaps its wings at great speed. Which, this really changes its Pokédex entry. By changing one single word, it flips everything on its head. What a difference a single word makes. Also, the music went surprisingly soft. Let me fix that quickly. But yeah, the one word makes a whole world of a difference. Where is it there? So I think because of that, we can say that technically speaking, Butterfree is a smash. No one cat should have all that power. I mean, listen. Inspect element is a time-old tradition that anybody can do. Whether you use it for good or bad, that is up to you. 3-minute act, a raging furry while raiding the Pokemon. Oh my goodness, Daily Doge. I will use that act and pretend to be a furry, but even saying that made me hurt. I will still stick to my own opinions of whether or not they would be fuckable. Weedle. Oh hell no! It has a point and everything. Oh hell no! Beware of the sharp stinger on its head. It hides in the grass and bushes where it eats leaves. Hell no! Listen, even as a furry. Wait, hang on. I have just had a revelation. Anal beads. Or a butt plug. In that case, I guess this passes. I have come to the realization. I've come to my senses. Weedle does count. Some people into pointing things. Exactly. I had that realization. Kakuna, same thing as Metapod. It literally has the move called Harden. I mean, what is there not to love about it? Next up, Beedrill. I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. Are we looking at, are we seeing the same thing here? This is a no-brainer. Anybody that disagrees is literally stupid. Next up, Pidgey. I mean, that's just a bird. No. Oh, but it's very docile. If attacked, it'll often kick up sand to protect itself rather than fight back. So what you're saying is, it's willing to put up a fight. It's very docile. It's very submissible and breedable. I mean, by definition, according to the lore, I guess that counts. Pidgeotto. This Pokemon is full of vitality. Who was in charge of writing these Pokédex entries? And why are they so sexually charged? Why do I need to know that this Pidgeotto can last long in bed? But I mean, the fact that it does last long in bed puts it up to a smash. Pidgeot. This Pokemon flies at Mach 2 speed, seeking prey. Its large talons are feared as wicked weapons. So this, okay, well, let's think about this now. It's a quick shot, basically. But, is that a good thing, though? Is being a quick shot good or bad? I'm gonna say no. You don't want somebody that only lasts like 2 minutes or 2 seconds. So that's gonna be a no. Next up, I'm the one that thinks it's sexually. I mean, listen. Who actually reads Pokemon lore? Again, nobody ever reads Pokemon lore. I'm sure people could write whatever they want and get away with it. I mean, again, when you have some of the scarier lore, like about how Drifloon literally kidnaps kids, and nobody gets mad about that, I'm pretty sure, yeah. You can get away with any lore. Next up is Rattata. It'll chew on anything with its fangs. Anything, you say? Well, in that case, that is a +1 to the smash counter. Next up, Raticate. Its hind feet are webbed. They act as flippers so it can swim in rivers and hunt for prey. I mean, if I had to choose between a Rattata and a Raticate, I would choose the Rattata. I don't think the Raticate has anything going for it. Next up is a Spearow. Look at the tail, though. I mean... But the tail is... whatever, though. The one thing doesn't redeem everything else, though. If a Rattata evolving is a downgrade, it should stay as a Rattata. Next up, Spearow. Inept at flying high, however, it can fly around very fast to protect its territory. Nah. The Pidgey is better. Spearow next. A Pokemon that dates back many years. Oh, so it's a hag. If it senses danger, it flies high and away instantly. Okay, so that's a no, because it'll always try and run away. Next up, Ekans. The older it gets, the longer it grows. Oh. Interesting. Say no more. At night, it wraps its long body around tree branches to rest. Again, you could replace the word tree branches with something else and that'd be a very different Pokédex entry, so that is a +1 to the smash counter. Up next is Arbok. What branch? I mean, any branch that you can think of. The frightening patterns on its belly have been studied. 6 variations have been confirmed. Nah. Again, like, considering the fact that this Arbok would come from an Ekans, it is a downgrade, so that is a no. Like, it should stay as an Ekans. Next up, Pikachu. This is a Pikachu that can generate powerful electricity, have cheek sacs that are extra soft, and super stretchy. But the Pikachu is just such a cute little mascot, though. Oh wait, hang on. What does this do? Oh, there's alternative Pokédex entries. Okay. When Pikachu meet, they'll touch their tails together and exchange electricity through them as a form of greeting. Wow. The blue one is so much more interesting. You know what? I think that just imagining the soft, squishy sacks of cheeks is... It's cute, but... it's cute, and that's why I'll give it a smash. Next up, Raichu. Out of principle, no. Stay as a Pikachu. This is why Ash never evolves his Pikachu. He wants it to stay cute. Wait. What if that's the reason why Ash doesn't want to evolve his Pikachu? Because he doesn't want it to get ugly, so he can keep it as a cute, squishy sack. Oh no, Ash. I mean, he is 10 years old. He is around about that age where he would start experiencing things. Oh my goodness. Let's just move on. Sandshrew. No. It's just rock hard. It's not like, this is the complete opposite of Pikachu being nice and soft. So no. Plus also, it's dirty. It bathes in the grit of dry, sandy areas. No. No. It roots itself to... It literally is anti-moisture. It gets rid of itself of dirt and moisture. That is bad. Next up, Sandslash. The drier areas... No! This is just a worse Sandshrew. Next up, Nidoran female. Very important, the female version. Females are more sensitive to smells than males. While foraging, they'll use their whiskers to check wind directions and stay downwind of predators. I'm gonna say no because of how tiny it is. However, Nidorino. The horn on its head has atrophied? It's thought this happens so Nidorino's children won't get poked while their mother is feeding them. No. However, Nidoqueen. Now this is a different story. I mean, it literally has a bra. Look at those boobies. Nidoqueen is better at defense than offense. With scales... Oh, so she's a receiver. With scales like armor, this Pokemon will shield its children from any kind of attack. I mean, yeah. I mean, just look at those. You can tell that is a queen. And the Nidorino into the smell. I guess you're right, Respite. And also welcome. But on the topic of queens, let's get a smash. Next up, the males, Nidoran male. The horn on a male Nidoran's forehead contains a powerful poison. No. Absolutely not. With the horn that's harder than diamond, this Pokemon goes around shattering boulders as it searches for a moonstone. Personally, I would say no, but I can see the appeal. So I'm gonna say yes. And obviously, if we said yes to the queen, we have to say yes to the king, right? And with this type of lore, when it goes on a rampage, it is impossible to control. But in the presence of a Nidoqueen, it's lived with for a long time, Nidoking calms down. Just think about how rough it can get if it isn't in control. So this is going to be a yes. That is a cute little story here. In the presence of a Nidoqueen, it's lived with for a long time, he calms down. Every king needs its queen behind him to support him. To be fair as well, if you had the Nidoqueen, I would understand why he gets to calm down. Diamond isn't actually hard, but... Oh, that's true, yeah. Clefairy. It is said that happiness will come to those who see a gathering of Clefairy dancing under a full moon. Why would you be happy to see... Yeah, I wonder why you'd be happy to see a bunch of these. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is it has cute charm as well. Oh my goodness. I'll say yes. It sounds bad that seeing a whole group of them to get happy about that. It's a bit weird. Next up, Clefable, a timid fairy Pokemon that is rarely seen. It will run and hide the moment it senses people. Oh, so we have a bit of a shy person over here. You know what? I'm a fan of shy girls. Oh, 22. Another smash. Either passionate through it or wild hardcore, that's true. The The moment you get them both in one spot. Whew, the Nidoking and the Nidoqueen. Mount Moon is gonna be great. I mean, listen, I wanted to point it out, but you know, there is a phrase of saying that people can moon a person by showing them their ass, and I guess in theory you could make your own Mount Moon if you really want to. Vulpix. While young, it has 6 gorgeous tails. When it grows, several new tails are sprouted. I mean, I mean, it's here's the thing. Vulpix is really cute, right? But is that conducive of whether or not you would want to have sex with it? Let's read the other Pokédex entry. As each tail grows, its fur becomes more lustrous. When held, it feels slightly warm. You know what? I'm gonna say no, purely because up next we have 9 tails. Which, oh my goodness. That is, like, that's just beautiful. That has to be a yes, right? It is said to live 1,000 years. Oh. Be nice and old. And each of its tails is loaded with supernatural powers. Ooh, tell me more about these supernatural powers. You know what? That is gonna be a smash. Up next, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff has top-notch lung capacity. No, don't say that about a Jigglypuff. No. Don't tell me about its lung capacity. Please don't. Even by comparison to other Pokemon, it won't stop singing its lullabies until its foes fall asleep. I mean, I guess we have to say yes, right? Oh my goodness. Name one thing you can say about your Pokemon, but not about your girlfriend. It has great lung capacity. Up next, Wigglytuff. The more air it takes in, the more it inflates. If opponents catch it in a bad mood, it will inflate itself to an enormous size to intimidate them. But here's the thing. There are some people that are into that. About inflation. And getting big in size. For them, not for me, I will say yes. And I add it to the counter. Up next, Zubat. I mean, this is just a straight up no, right? Corona and everything, no. This is out of just current affairs is a no. Okay, but Golbat, however, it loves to drink other creatures' blood. It's said that if it finds others of its kind going hungry, it sometimes shares the blood. Here's the thing though, sharing blood. No, again, just out of principle, because of bats. Nah. And you can hear earlier, welcome Vestox. And yeah, I just realized now, we've gone through 43 Pokemon and already we are wanting to smash 25 of them. Which is an absurdly high amount. But up next is Oddish. If exposed to moonlight, it starts to move. It roams far and wide at night to scatter its seeds. Nah. I mean, it's kind of like Bulbasaur in that it has like a plant on its back, but it doesn't have a hole, unfortunately. Next up is Gloom. I mean, look at that mouth. I mean, look at that. It even has like... You gotta wonder, what is that? You gotta wonder, well, just what exactly is this? You know what, need I say more? That's a +1. Next up, Vileplume. It has the world's largest petals. With every step, the petals shake out heavy clouds of toxic pollen. That is gonna be a no. You can't even get near it then. And yeah, the Gloom is already pre-lubricated, Vestox. Up next is Paris. That does not look fun. Look at those teeth, that does not look fun. Burrows under the ground to gnaw on tree roots. No. Parasect? I mean, the shape of its mushroom thing. The bug host is drained of energy by the mushroom on its back. The mushroom appears to do all of the thinking. Oh, wait a minute, I've never realized it. So wait, so this is the actual Pokemon. This mushroom is the Pokemon, and this is just like a husk that it's taken control of. Oh, because it's like a parasite. I've never realized that. So in that case, you're not having sex with this thing. You're having sex with the mushroom. I mean, you could put that inside you. Yeah, that's a +1. Paris reminds you of your ex. I do not want to know how or why this scenario reminds you of your ex, Vestox, but I will just say I'm sorry for that. Let's see. Next up, Venonat. Its large eyes act as radar. In a bright place, you can see that they are clusters of many tiny eyes. What is its other lore? Oh, it's the exact same lore on both sides. I'm gonna say no. Venomoth. The powdery scales on its wings are hard to remove from skin. They also contain poison. No, that is dangerous. Up next, Diglett. Ooh, hang on. If a Diglett digs through a field, it leaves the soil perfectly tilled and ideal for planting crops. I mean... Here's the thing. You gotta wonder, what is underneath the ground? We've all seen that, like the fan art, right? Where it's just a big hunky dude. Like this is just the head, and underneath the ground is just a big hulking mass of muscle. So you know what? For curiosity's sake, yes. Wait, do we actually know what's beneath it? Let me Google. What's underneath a Diglett? Wait a minute, is that? Okay, wait, hang on. I know the perfect reason of why we can say yes. I mean, come on. You know, I'm not gonna show the. Oh wait, no. How do I not show the full thing? You get the idea. You get the idea. I think you get the idea already. Of why I said yes to that. Dugtrio. I mean, the more the merrier, right? So yes. So it still remains a mystery. A Meowth. It loves to collect shiny things. If it's in a good mood, it might even let its trainer have a look at its hoard of treasures. Ooh, Meowth, tell me more about your hoard of treasures. What exactly have you collected, Meowth? You know what? I'm gonna say yes. Plus, also, I mean, like, aren't Meowths technically really smart? Like, if you get the Meowth from Team Rocket, the fact that it can, like, you know, talk and it has, like, sentient capacity, that might be good. Persian. Getting this prideful Pokemon to warm up to you takes a lot of effort, and it will claw at you the moment it gets annoyed. I'm gonna say no. Despite what they may say, a cat will not be fine in this scenario. And you're right, Vestox, another thing about it. Meowth, like Team Rocket's Meowth, can give consent. It is the only, or one of the few Pokemon that can actually say yes. Next up, Psyduck. The Psyduck is constantly beset by headaches. If the Pokemon lets its strange power erupt, apparently the pain subsides for a while. Oh, okay, wait. I don't like the fact that it has ability called Damp and Cloud 9. What? Maybe it's just pent up. Maybe it just has a whole bunch of pent up sexual frustration, and that's why it has so many headaches. So you know what? Maybe it just wants to release all of that frustration out. So I will say yes. That's a +1 to the Smash counter. And also, welcome, Chaku-sama. I'm glad that you come in here and immediately throw out your opinion on. Well, that's the thing. Psyduck being a best Pokemon, but the question is it the best Pokemon to treat to a night out? That's the question. But up next is, of course, going to be Golduck, the evolution. This Pokemon lives in gently flowing rivers. It paddles through the water with its long limbs, putting its graceful swimming skills on display. I'm going to say, because we've been doing it for previous ones, similarly, no, it should stay as a Psyduck. don't evolve into a Golduck. And yes, Chaku-sama, we're going through Pokemon lore for that reason. Not to just to determine, who's cool and not. We're going a bit more in depth than that. Next up, Mankey, an agile Pokemon that lives in the trees. It angers easily and will not hesitate to attack anything. I don't like the fact that it can get angry easily. That's too dangerous. So no. Up next, Primeape. It stops being angry only when nobody else is around. To view this moment is very difficult. Okay, again, no. You literally cannot get near it then. Harvestock, okay, maybe I can understand the desire to put the Primeape in its place. That is the only reason I can think of it being fuckable. I'll add it to the Smash counter, but only the Primeape, because I guess some people are into, maybe they're into being dominated, or they want to dominate the Primeape. I don't know. I don't want to get too into depths about that. Anger is a complex. Exactly, yeah. Anger is a complex emotion. You don't really know how to deal with it. That's why I said I wouldn't personally. But up next is Growlithe. It has a brave and trustworthy nature. It fearlessly stands up to bigger and stronger foes. How big and how strong are we talking about? Again, this is dangerous because this is just a dog. Pause, Michael? I mean, yeah, that's true. But again, because it technically is like, again, not for me personally, but on a principality basis, that it is technically doable. Maybe we have a look at Arcanine first. The sight of it running over 6,200 miles in a single day and night has captivated many people. I mean, isn't that just like when your girl says she's home alone at night, then you just see Arcanine blitzing past entire fields to make it there? And also, why is it a legend? Is it a legendary category? Never realized that. So you know what? I guess for like this entire line, the Growlithe Arcanine line, I'll give it a +1. And Growlithe is a spirit animal, or spirit Pokemon rather. It's brave like you. I mean, it's a very cool Pokemon. Like this and Ninetales, I feel like are two of the coolest fire type Pokemon from Gen 1. You leave for a moment and this is what you guys are doing. I mean, listen, Sora. Weren't you the one that was getting all excited about a licky tongue earlier? If anything, you brought this on yourself. Never date girls from Kanto. Yeah, never date girls from Kanto that have an Arcanine, because you just know what's up with that. But next up, we have Poliwag. For Poliwag, swimming is easier than walking. The swirl pattern on his belly is actually part of the Pokemon's inner... Ugh! Wait a minute. Ugh, that's gross. So that's actually, like, that's its intestines? Ew, no. Next up, Poliwhirl. Staring at the swirl on his belly causes drowsiness. This trait of Poliwhirl's has been used in place of lullabies to get children to go to sleep. Don't... Why do you have to specify children going to sleep? Why? That's very dangerous territory we're going into there. Also, I can't help but notice it has the water absorbability, which it has in common with another water type Pokemon. But again, no, I think. Poliwrath, however, its body is solid muscle. When swimming through cold seas, Poliwrath uses its impressive arms to smash through drift ice and plow forward. I mean, yes. It's pure muscle. I'm sure there's somebody that likes that. That are into muscular men. Or women, I suppose, if you're into that as well. Because you do get male and female Poliwraths. Abra. This is an interesting one. The Gen 1 God of War, if you will. This Pokemon uses its psychic powers while it sleeps. The contents of Abra's dreams affect the power that the Pokemon wields. But now here's the thing though. What happens if Abra has a wet dream? What do you think type of power it would get from that? With the curiosity, I will say yes. Vestox, please never bring up the Polyrussi ever again. I beg of you. I never want to have to think about a Polyrussi ever. And Pokemon is yeah, exactly, that's true. This is either smash them or get smashed by them. Up next we have Kadabra. Okay, first things first, we have to address the elephant in the room. What is that? What is this here? Using its psychic powers, Kadabra levitates as it sleeps. It uses its springy tail as a pillow. I'm gonna say no. What are you doing with that spoon? Don't bring tools to the bedroom. No. Alakazam. It has incredibly high level of intelligence. Some say that Alakazam remembers everything that ever happens to it, from birth till death. It remembers everything. It can remember all of your greatest... Actually, that'd be great then, because then it'll remember all of your good spots. Or your kinks. So I'm going to say yes. As long as it doesn't keep the spoon in. And you're right, it's literally just that Yuri Geller. I think I did mention it before, but for those of you who don't know, there's actually a very interesting story. But this Kadabra here, there are no Pokemon... I think that for a while, there were no Pokemon Kadabra cards. That is one of the rarer evolutionized. Like, you can have Abras and Alakazams, but Kadabra, specifically because of this whole... It has a spoon in its hand, and it has these 3... I don't know, stripes here. It's supposedly his mark, or whatever. And he actually sued Pokemon for stealing his likeness. But let's see, next up, Machop. I mean, okay, I knew we would get here. We were talking about muscles not too long ago. This entire line is just a yes, right? I'm going to say yes for just as a family. Machop, Machoke, and Machamp. Not just... Oh, yeah, but yeah, the name as well. The Abracadabra Alakazam. Oh, sorry, no, the Japanese name is something else. I remember the first one was like Keishi or something like that. But let's see, Machop, again, its whole body is composed of muscles, so... Think about the... and even here, the letter matches up. So the Polyrussi, you have the Machopussy. I can't believe I just said that out loud. And it... Why does it have the ability No Guard? It's willing to just let you go at it with no guard whatsoever. Next up, Machoke. Machoke on these nuts, if you will. Again, muscular body so powerful, it must wear a power save belt to able to regulate its motions. I mean, yeah, and imagine, the belt might not only be containing its muscles, it could be containing something else wild over there that we don't know of. We don't know what's underneath that belt. Next up, Machamp. I mean, listen, he can take so many people at once. 4 hands. All the more to go around. Bellsprout. I mean, need I say more? Just look at that mouth. I think this is just going to be an all-around yes for the entire family line of Bellsprout, Reaping Bell, and Victory Bell. Also, it knows Chlorophyll. Or it has the ability Chlorophyll, which you can do a lot with that, I'll just say. So that is again, just yes. Yes. I mean, we've seen Victory Bell, it always tries to eat James, and you would think that James, after getting eaten by his Victory Bell after 5 times, he would get over it and he would say, you know what, let me release this Victory Bell, I don't want it anymore. But he still, despite getting eaten so many times, he still lets Victory Bell do it over and over again. I think I know why. He has 4 arms but only 1 willy. Well, don't forget, Sora, technically speaking, let's not be sexist over here, you do get female Machamps. Which, in which case, those 4 arms can be put to work. Despite the I mean, listen, if James could live through it, I'm pretty sure I could too. Oh my goodness. Lures the prey with sweet aroma of honey. Swallowed whole. The prey is dissolved in a day. Bones and all. Okay, but imagine how good that day must be like. What if that one day is just heavenly? I think it'd be worth it. Next up. Tentacool. I mean, we've watched enough Japanese cartoons to know that this is an automatic yes. Out of principle, this is just a yes. The family of Tentacle and Tentacruel. I mean, yeah, just need I say more? Up next is Geodude. You're mildly perturbed by the number you're at in the Pokédex and the Smash counter. Listen, Zero, wait a minute. 70? We are... I just realized, yeah, we're technically speaking like 50%. Maybe we're just... Maybe I'm just really easily appeased, I guess. But again, this isn't necessarily me specifically. I'm just saying whether they or not they are smashable in general. So maybe that's also a reason why it's inflated. Also, welcome, Zero. Up next is Geodude. Commonly found near mountains and trails and the like. If you step on one by accident, it gets angry. I'm gonna say no. It's just 2 arms. So no. Yes, in general. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like we said earlier on, the Growlithe and Arcanine, I wouldn't, technically speaking, but I'm sure there are a certain subset of people out there that would. Let's see, Graveler. Often seen rolling down mountain trails, obstacles are just things to roll straight over, not avoid. Oh, so it's a Katamari then. Again, I'm gonna say no. I'm looking for excuses. Listen, if you listen to my reasoning, I'm sure you would understand that you would all agree with me, I think. Golem, no. No. Ponyta, however, again, personally, I wouldn't say yes, but the lore again doesn't help it. It can't run properly when it's newly born, so that means it literally cannot get away from you. As it races around with others of its kind, it is slightly stronger. I mean, again, this is literally just a horse. On the on a principality, I think I have to say yes for this family, because I mean, technically speaking, it's just a horse, but we've all heard stories, right? I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna say yes. This one. We've all heard stories. Slowpoke. Slow-witted and oblivious. This Pokemon won't feel any pain if its tail gets eaten. It won't even notice when its tail grows back either. It's oblivious and it's dopey and it's dumb. It's... you could get away with anything. I guess technically speaking that's a yes. But with those looks, I think no. The fact that it won't do anything makes it very boring. So I'm gonna say no. Actually, Slowpoke became slow. I mean, this is just Slowpoke with a shelter on it. So no. Magnemite, no. That's just having sex with a magnet. No. Magneton, that's just having sex with 3 magnets. No. Farfetch'd. The stalk this Pokemon carries on its wings serves as a sword to cut down opponents. In a dire situation, the stalk can also serve as food. No. Don't bring a weapon into the bedroom. Also, what happened to the music? Why is it so soft? Oh, there we go. Doduo. Its short wings make flying difficult. Instead, this Pokemon runs at high speed on developed legs. That's just an ostrich. I'm gonna say no. And the same thing for Dodrio, I suppose. Like, the entire family gets a no. Seal, however, loves freezing cold conditions, relishes swimming in a frigid climate of around 14 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cute, but no. Diogong, also no. Grimer. Made of congealed sludge, it smells too putrid to touch. Even weeds won't grow in its path. I mean, I suppose that's a no because it's too... You can't even touch it, so no. Doing a duo would be like banging those two sisters that share a body with all the weird... Oh my goodness. Caleb, you do not have to put that image into my mind. Muck. We all know what the name is backwards, but it smells so awful it can cause fainting. Through degeneration of its nose, it has lost its sense of smell. Its stench, it's got a sticky hold. I guess, again, there are some people that might be into that. So for them, I'll say yes. For example, like Vestox out there. Apparently there are a lot of people that would be down to get dirty with the muck. Yeah, that's true. Somebody sees stench and sticky hole and goes, oh, sign me up. Please don't shower. Muck, please don't shower. Don't. Please, preserve the smell for me. Next up, Shelder. I'm gonna say... again, this goes for the whole family, but I mean, we have a Cloyster next. I mean, look at it. That has to be a yes, right? It looks so inviting. Ghastly. Literally no, you can't. You literally cannot. Conceptualize real men. Oh no, yeah, I mean, but again, similar to the victory bell, maybe, yes, you may die the moment you come in contact with it, but just imagine though, for that one split second, you could have pure bliss. Haunter, same as Ghastly, it's a ghost, you literally cannot. Same thing with Gengar, you literally cannot. Onyx. If it weren't so big, I think this might be a no because you literally cannot. Like, it's too big. I mean, you can try, but I don't think it's physically possible. You physically cannot. I'm gonna say no. It isn't. If you could, I'm sure you would, but you cannot. Up next is Drowsy. No. Hypno, however, I don't like the fact that I can put you to sleep with its pendulum. I don't like the fact. I don't want to know what it... Like, here's the thing. You might say no, you don't want to smash it, but I don't think you get a choice. It will tell you, no, you will receive. So I think, because you don't have a choice, this is a +1. You have no choice to say no. It will literally hypnotize you and make you say yes. Up next, Krabby. No, thank you. I don't want crabs. Voltorb. It will self-destruct with very little stimulus. That is not what you want in a partner, I think. So no. Electrode stores electrical energy inside its body. Even the slightest shock could trigger a huge explosion. That sounds exciting, but again, that's a bit too dangerous for me. Execute. Though it may look like it's a bunch of eggs, it's a proper Pokemon. Execute communicates with others of its kind via telepathy. Telepathy, apparently. Why could I not pronounce that word? I mean, they make electronic versions of these eggs, so yes. Up next, Executor. That's just a tree, so no. Again, I am not from Avatar. I'm not the blue people. Cubone. No, it's just gonna cry the entire time. So no. Marowak. This bone could be very useful, I feel like. But no. Hitmonlee, this is just, do you want to have sex with Bruce Lee? In which case, sure, why not? And do you want to have sex with Jackie Chan? Sure, why not? That's +2. And Licky Tongue. I mean, just look at it. That's just, yeah. Sora, if you're still here, I know for a fact you're probably coming right now just looking at this. Up next, coughing. No. It's literally just cancer. So is wheezing. So no. This description, yeah, the description is just no. Don't go near it. Let's see. Rhyhorn, strong but not too bright. Huh. Like most people. This Pokemon can shatter even a skyscraper with its charging tackle. No, it's too rough. So is Rhydon. A bigger Himba. I mean, it's a bigger Himba, but it doesn't have any like soft parts. It begins walking on its hind legs after evolution. It can punch holes through boulders with its horn. Okay, but now the fact that it has that horn changes things. The horn has become a lot more usable now. Yes. No. Actually, yes. I want to say yes. Also, look at that pose. It's like saying, "Come here." It's like it's inviting you to come in. Chansey. The egg Chansey carries is not only delicious but also packed with nutrients. It's used as a high-class cooking ingredient. I don't want to have. I just want to sit in there. I just want to do this. I don't want to have sex with it or anything. I just want to go sit. Like I want to be that egg. Like this. Like this is the ideal scenario to have with Chansey. You don't want to, like, smashing isn't everything. I just want to sit in that warm little pouch. So no. It's too kind. It's like one of those girls that like you don't want to have sex with them because they're too sweet. You don't want to ruin them. So let's see that. That's a no. Tangela. Ooh. Dare you take the magical ride? Yeah, I mean, it's one wild ride. The Rhyhorn. Or the Rhydon, sorry. Hidden beneath a tangle of vines that grows non-stop, even if the vines are torn off. This Pokemon's true appearance remains a mystery. I mean, just out of curiosity, that's a yes, right? Imagine what is underneath all of those. For the curious. This is the curious man's smash. Kangaskhan, again, this is just like the Chansey, right? I just want to be in that little pouch. Nah. I'm sure it would be a great mother, though. Horsey. Ah, that mouth. Horsey makes its home in oceans with gentle currents. If this Pokemon is under attack, it spits out pitch black ink and escapes. Okay, that's not that great, though. Because imagine you're like going to town with the Horsey and then it suddenly spits. Yeah, no. Seadra. Some would say the mouth isn't big enough. Ah, well, I mean, yeah, it depends on the person. It is not a one-size-fits-all, unfortunately. Contrary to popular belief, 2 inches is average. I mean, again, time to Google. What is 2 inches? Isn't that like really small? 2 inches is what, like 6 centimeters? Or is it 2 inches to centimeters? Yeah, 2 inches is 5 centimeters. Wait, hang on. Are we talking about girth or? Anyway, it's the males that raise the offspring, while Seadra are raising young. The spines on their backs secrete thicker and stronger poison. Again, no. It looks angrier than the Horsey, so no. And yes, 2 inches is about, or supposedly according to Google, 2 inches is about 5 centimeters. Next up is Goldeen. Its dorsal, pectoral, and tail fins wave elegantly in the water. That is why it is known as the water dancer. That's just having sex with the goldfish, so no. Seeking. In autumn, its body becomes more fatty in preparing to propose to a mate. It takes on beautiful colors. This seeking is literally built for reproduction. So that's a yes. Staryu. If you visit a beach at the end of summer, you'll be able to see groups of Staryu lighting up in a steady rhythm. No. Starmie. This Pokemon has an organ known as its core. The organ glows in 7 colors when Starmie is unleashing its potent psychic powers. No. Mr. Mime. Well, if you're Ash's mom, that is 100% yes. But let's see. The broadness of its hands may be no coincidence. So it's got nice big hands. You know what they say about people with big hands? Many scientists believe its palms became enlarged specifically for pantomiming. Well, I think they became large specifically for something else. But I'm not going to say that. But I am just going to quietly say that this is 100% a yes. And we have now reached we are already at 50 people, or 50 Pokemon that we would smash. We are shockingly high, I think. Next up is Scyther. As Scyther fights more and more battles, its scythe becomes sharper and sharper. With a single slice, Scyther can fell a massive tree. No. The Mime Jr. is probably appropriately sized. Wait a minute, how big is the Mr. Mime regular? 4 feet, 3 inches. 120. This is just human. This is a human. This is literally just a human. What do you mean? Wait, 0? Why would a junior be appropriately sized? Shouldn't this be appropriately sized? 4 feet and 120 pounds? A junior would be smaller than this. If that is appropriately sized to you, 0, I'm a bit concerned. Wait, what kind of humans are midgets? I mean, yeah, 4 feet, that's just like a regular average age man. Again, let me just convert. 4 feet to centimeters. 4 feet is about 120 centimeters. So it's like a small man or a teenager, if you will. And 120 pounds, which is the weight of a Mr. Mime, is roughly 54 kilograms, which is about average, I suppose. Not that junior up here. I suppose that's true. Let's see, Jinx. In certain, I mean, yes. Just look at that mouth and look at that dress. You gotta wonder what's underneath that dress. But yes. Electabuzz. No, it's... No. Same for Magmar, I suppose. It just... This is just Guy Fieri. I mean... This is literally just Guy Fieri. So no. I mean, well, hang on. There might be people into that. But I will say... No. Not today. I will not visit Flavor Town. Pinsir, absolutely not. Tauros. When Tauros begins whooping itself with its... Oh. Those whooping tails could be useful. People would be into that. You're into BDSM. Yeah, Tauros is a yes. And its JP name is Richard Boop. Oh, wait, really? Yes. Let's see, where is the name there? Wait, hang on. Which Pokemon is named Booba? Is it the Magmar? Magmars. Ah, I see. I guess in that case, you know what? Fine. Magmar gets a plus. But anyway, let's see. Next up is Magikarp. It is virtually worthless in terms of both power and speed. It is the most weak and pathetic Pokemon in the... Ta-da! Hey, look, it's me. The most weak and pathetic... hang on. Good old inspect element. Element here. There we go. I fixed it. Ta-da! Pongo Cat only knows splash. Yeah, it's true. I only know how to splash around. But this is absolutely a no. Oops. Back up. Splash and orange, that's true. Let's see. Gyarados, however. Oh! Just because of how cool it is, I want to say yes, but I don't think you can. Because of the fact that you literally cannot. The bottom superpowers, that's true. It has an extremely aggressive nature. The hyper beam it shoots from its mouth totally incinerates all targets. And the Legends Arceus Magikarp has mad DSLs. I mean, maybe the Hisuian Magikarps go hard, I suppose, back in ye olden days. Gyarados is no. It would be cool though, because it is a cool thing. Lapras. Why does it have... Is it just me, or is it giving a bit of a sexy smirk? Like, why is it gonna give us that look? A smart and kind-hearted Pokemon. It glides across the surface of the sea while its beautiful song echoes around it. Exactly, Zero. Like, why is it giving us the sex eyes and like the sex smirk? Like, if you just take that face and put it on like a person, you would want to have sex with them. So I guess for that reason, that's a yes. Like this Lapras wants it. Also, it has the ability Water Absorb, which we all know what Water Absorb does. If you don't, well, we'll get there. Next up, Ditto. I mean, this is just yes, right? Ditto can become whatever you want. It's also nice and limber. Oh, goodness. I mean, this is just yes. Next up, Ibui. It's so cute. I'm gonna say no, because up next... Oh, fuck, the Village Bridge is peak feel good. I mean, this is just a... I can show this, right? This is just a relaxing Pokemon music compilation, Volume 1. But alright, let's see. Up next is the Pokemon we all know and I guess love. Vaporeon! I'm just gonna add +1 and quietly move on. I don't think I have to explain why. I'm just gonna say yes and move on. Yeah, I don't think I need to say anything more. Not that kind of... Yeah, that's true. We all know and acknowledge the Vaporeon, I think is the better way to put it. The Jolteon, if it is angered or startled, the fur all over its body bristles like sharp needles that pierce foes. Nah. Oh, wow. I'll be honest, I've never heard this song before, because I never played Black and White, but this Village Bridge OST is actually... I can see why you like it, Festox. Next, Flareon. Once it has stored up enough heat, this Pokemon's body temperature can reach up to 1700 degrees Fahrenheit. It translates over to... How much is that? That translates to 926 degrees Celsius. No, that's dangerous. Really gotta give Gen 5 a go? I think I stopped. Was Gen 4 Black X and Y? I think that's one where I stopped. Let's see. Porygon. State-of-the-art technology was used to create Porygon. Oh, sorry, no. Diamond and Pearl was Gen 4. State-of-the-art technology was used to create Porygon. It was the first artificial Pokemon to be created via computer programming. No. Oh, I haven't even been looking at the stats. That's something for later on. Ammonite. Because some Ammonite managed to escape after being restored or are released into the wild by people, this species is becoming a problem. XY making you mold is an understatement. That's the one where like it went to shit, right? Because I don't remember. Black and White was the one that had like the crazy story with like N and all that stuff, where like there were people trying to take over the world. But anyway, yeah, you're right, Vestox. For lack of better terms, let's get back to the Pokusi. Let's see, Ammonite. We praise Helix fossil, but not for sex. Amistar. If it weren't for that teeth. If it weren't for the teeth, it's a no. I will say, like, again, to deviate from the Pokusi, I hate that that's a word now. I'm assuming, like, everyone's referring to Praise Helix from the Twitch Plays Pokemon, right? And I've gotten obsessed with watching people do similar types of, like, it's crazy how much having Twitch chat integration has evolved. Because obviously, yes, I think most people's first introduction is the Twitch Plays Pokemon. But I watched a video by a guy called Doug, where you could type in, like, he put two people, like, he put his chat against itself, where depending on the first letter of your username, if it was from A to M, you were in one team. If you were from M to Z, you were in a different team. And you could control, like, a fighting game character, and you would have Smash Brothers. He had his chat play Smash Brothers against themselves, where, you know, depending on the letters in your name, you would control either player 1 or player 2. And obviously, it was the same scenario of you would just spam, you know, a control, and it would randomly choose somebody's control, which is it's very cool. But anyway, back to the Pokusi. Somebody's probably into the teeth. And remember that one goldfish playing through Pokemon? Oh my god, yeah, where like they've had the camera on the goldfish, and depending on where it swims around. But anyway, yeah, that's enough of Twitch chat integration. Back to the Pokusi. Now Kabuto. This species is almost entirely extinct. Kabuto molts every 3 days. I'm gonna say no, this is just a bug. Kabutops, absolutely not. It's just like a rock scyther. Aerodactyl. This is a ferocious Pokemon from ancient times. Apparently, even modern technology is incapable of producing a perfectly restored specimen. I'm gonna say no. Oh, Snorlax. Oh. It is not satisfied unless it eats over 880 pounds of food every day. When it is done eating, it goes promptly to sleep. How much is 880 pounds in kilograms? 880 pounds to kilograms. That is 400 kilograms of food daily that it has to eat. Imagine getting sat on by a Snorlax. I'm sure there's some people that are into that, so I'm going to add a +1 to the counter. Yeah, exactly. The BBW fans rejoice. Again, personally, myself, I would say no, but for the people out there, I'm sure they would enjoy it. Alright, now onto the legendary birds. Articuno. It is said that this Pokemon's beautiful blue wings are made of ice. Articuno flies over snowy mountains, its long tail fluttering along behind it. Here's the thing though, if I had to choose one of the 3 legendary birds, Articuno is like the prettiest. But still no. The frozen claw, oh my goodness, please no. Zapdos is the evolutions and the legendary birds, like, you know, where it has the fire, lightning, and like water / ice. The lightning ones are so lackluster. Like for the lightning, they just thought, what does lightning look like? Oh, it's just spiky. So both Jolteon and Zapdos, they just went, okay, let's just add yellow spikes all over, like a child's drawing. This is something I would draw as a child. And Moltres, of course, just a chicken with fire. A chicken on fire, essentially. Unfortunately, no. spikes look cool. Fight you on this. I mean, to an extent, but I think this is a bit overdone. Snorlax face setting this because, again, a lot of these scenarios would kill you, but that brief moment before you die might be worth it. It might be pure, utter bliss. And okay, if you don't look. Dratini. Dratini dwells near bodies of rapidly flowing water. Ah, this is just a little snake. It's... nah. Dragonair, however. Dragonair is better because look at that. Very important. It has these two little balls at the end of its tail, which can be very useful. So I'll say yes. It is such a pity though that Dragonair evolves into this fat fuck. Look at that. Hi guys, remember me? I'm the Dragonair from earlier. I evolved, look at me. I wish that it didn't evolve into such a fat ass. Like, the Dragonair could have evolved into something that Milotic is like. Milotic is like would have been like the perfect shape for the Dragonair to evolve into. Instead we get this. No, I'm sorry, Dragonite. You peaked in high school. Up next, Mewtwo. Here's the thing though. Mewtwo is sentient. It can consent. I'm gonna say no, though. I mean, every single depiction of Mewtwo, it's always hungry for power. It'll, like, you want to smash it, but it's like, no, I must consume power. I do not have time to waste in the bedroom. I must find, like, what is it? I must find Ash Ketchum, or like Ryan Reynolds, the Pokemon form of him, or whatever. Not every single one. Well, to be fair, the only Mewtwo movies I can think of are Pokemon the first movie and the Pikachu movie. But I'm gonna say no though. Mew, it's cute, but no. And oh, now we're on to Gen 2. So, okay, let's just take a quick break and a recap. Out of the 151 first gen Pokemon, we have a smash counter of 57, which is disturbingly high. I feel like that might be inflated because one, we may have double counted like some Pokemon in an evolution tree. But even then, I still think we might have double counted a lot. And to be fair as well, again, we're going over the general consensus of whether or not they are fuckable. Not whether I would personally myself. Just, are they? Like, is it possible? But without further ado though, let's move on to Chikorita. Maybe we'll do like just the first 2 gens. Maybe the first 3 gens or something. We'll see how far we get. Yeah, I don't think we're going back to Giovanni. Like, we have better things to attend to instead of finishing Pokemon Stadium. We have to document every single possible Pokemon and their fuckability. Yeah, it is like there's two camps here. There's Bestock saying, at least it's not over half, but then there's Zero who says that even with only like a third of the Pokemon, it is disturbingly high. But let's see, Chikorita. In battle, Chikorita waves its leaf around to keep the foe at bay. However, a sweet fragrance also wafts from the leaf, becalming the battling Pokemon and creating a cozy, friendly atmosphere all around. Tell me more about this fragrance. Let me read the next evolution line. Bailey's neck is ringed by curled up leaves. Inside each tubular leaf is a small shoot of a tree. The fragrance of this shoot makes people peppy. Is someone scared of slogging through Giovanni's Hell Zone with RNG rentals again? Absolutely, Zero. We had one attempt, and we did indeed get absolutely screwed over. Let's see, the last in this line is Meganium. In fact, we couldn't even make it to Giovanni's Persian. we got stomped by the third gym trainer. And let's see, last but not least, we have Meganium. The fragrance of Meganium's flower soothes and calms emotions. In battle, this Pokemon gives off more of its becoming scent to blunt the foe's fighting spirit. Again, I'm very curious about this scent that this family gives off. Strangely fuckable. That's the thing though. I'm just curious about the scent. Is it an aphrodisiac? I'm gonna say no, because the scent isn't everything, unfortunately. So no. Next up, Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil protects itself by flaring up the flames on its back. The flames are vigorous if the Pokemon is angry. However, if it is tired, the flames splutter fitfully with incomplete combustion. I'm gonna say no. Quilava keeps its foes at bay with the intensity of its flames and gusts of superheated air. This Pokemon applies its outstanding nimbleness to dodge attacks even while scorching the foe with flames. Nah. Typhlosion as well. Again, it just looks angry. I'm gonna say no. Totodile is just a crocodile, so no. I am not, what's his name? The guy that died. Australian guy that died. What's his name? Crocodile, not Crocodile Dundee. What's his name? Oh my goodness, I feel so bad. The guy that loves all of the dangerous Australian animals. Why can I not think of his name? But I'm not that guy. Maybe he would be up to getting down with the Totodile. Steve Owen, that's the name. That's the name, Vestrox. Thank you. But I'm not a fan of the crocodiles. Now that I say that, though. It has thick, powerful hind legs. Nah. Next up, Sentret. When the Sentret sleeps, it does so while another stands guard. The Sentry wakes the others at... Oh, I get it. The Sentry, because it's Sentret, wakes the others at the first sign of danger. When this Pokemon becomes separated from its pack, it becomes incapable of sleep due to fear. That's so sad. But nah. Furret. Furret has a very slim build. When under attack, it can slickly squirm through narrow spaces and get away, in spite of its short limbs. I'm gonna say yes. Furret's height 5'11". That's super tall. Oh my goodness. It's just it's a person. It's just a. Okay, so when it said squirm through narrow spaces, I was thinking of something else. Also, I forgot what count. This is just Woozle. This is basically saying, would you have sex with Woozle? I feel bad now with saying yes to this. I hope Woozle never sees this. Next up, Hoothoot. It always stands on 1 foot. I mean, it only has 1 foot to stand on. Of course it stands on 1 foot. Wait, it changes feet so fast the movement can... Where is its other foot? What do you mean? What? Where is its other foot? Unless you mean to tell me that this is like a freeze frame of it switching feet. That's wild. But no. Have you seen else? Wait. Oh, that's true, I suppose. There could be a lot hiding underneath this. Yeah, it's true. It's a big Woozle, like Gigantamax Woozle is a Furret, basically. And up next we have Noctowl. Okay, this makes sense now. Maybe now that it got bigger, it outgrew. The feet are now visible. Its eyes are specially developed to enable it to see clearly, even in murky darkness and minimal light. Nah. You sure this ain't a I would fuck list? I think most Pokemon can drill people, if you know what I mean. I mean, welcome Lucianus. And yeah, there are a disturbingly large amount of Pokemon that we would want to fuck, apparently. Out of the 164 first Pokemon, we are saying yes to 58 of them. Up next, we have Ladybug. I mean, this is just a ladybug, so no. Wait a minute, hang on. What? How does this have an Alola entry? Is this a gen? What? How does it have Alola in its thing? Oh well. Anyway. Maybe it's updated. Ledian. This looks oddly human-like. This looks disturbingly human-like. No, it looks too much like a child. So no. Even though it has 4 hands, no. Would I? Unfortunately not. But welcome as well, sometime as nerd. Next up, Spinnerack. Absolutely. No. I had to think for a while, but no. 4 hands. Yeah, the hands could be very useful, but still. Every night it wanders around in search of prey. Nah. Crobat, again, just because of the fact that, out of principle, bats are a no-no. Wait, don't become oddly pensive on a spider? I mean, listen, you have to take everything into account, right? And there was a lot to take in. Well now though, Chinchou. Its antennae, which evolved from a fin, have both positive and negative charges flowing through them. Yeah, sure. Why not? I like Chinchou. You love Chinchou, but no? Well, Vesox, I think we have come to a... We can agree to disagree then. Next up, we have Lantern. Oh, look at that cute face. But I guess, you know, since it's in the same family, it counts. Next up, Pichu. Despite its small size, boy, if you stopped reading there, you would... The mind can wonder. Despite its small size, it can zap even adult humans. However, if it does so, it also surprises itself. It's 1 foot, which is 12 inches, so it's about 36 centimeters tall. And it weighs like 2 kilograms or something. No. But these are just all the baby Pokemon. I feel like we have to say no because they're babies, right? So no to the Cleffa, no to the Igglypuff, no to the Togepi. They say it will appear before kind-hearted, caring people and shower them with happiness. How exactly are you giving us happiness, Togetic? That is the question. And what exactly are you showering us with? I'm gonna say yes. Because who wouldn't want to be showered with happiness? Up next, Natu. No, that's just a round ball. Xatu, however. They say it stays still and quiet because it is seeing both the past and future at the same time. Nah. Oh no, what's wrong? Let's see. Next we have Mareep. Nah. Zero. You're right. You know what? The tail. The ball in the tail. Rubbing its fleece generates electricity. You'll want to pet it because it's cute. But if you use a bare hand, you'll get a painful shock. Already bonked. That's true. But you know what? I'm going to say no. Mareep is for cute, not for fuck. Blaffy, however, in the place on its body where fleece doesn't grow, its skin is rubbery and doesn't conduct electricity. Those spots are safe to touch. Yeah, we're not Welsh or Kiwi enough, that's true. Man, that's an old story, isn't it, as well? But up next in the line is Ampharos. The light from its tail can be seen from space. This is why you can always tell exactly where it is, which is why it usually keeps the lights off. Nah. Blossom. Okay, here's the thing though. Blossom? Yeah, Ampharos is cool. Ampharos is Chad. If Blossom wasn't so small, I would say yes. Because it's just a hula girl, a Hawaiian girl. But the issue is that it's 1 foot tall. Which is, again, 36 centimeters. So no, unfortunately. Meryl! This Pokemon uses its round tail as a float. The ball of Meryl's tail is filled with nutrients that have been turned into an oil. I'm gonna say... no. Yeah, Blossom is a small hula girl. Azumarill, though, it spends most of the time in the water. On sunny days, it floats on the surface and sunbathes. I am going to say again, no, unfortunately. I'm coming to realize that Gen 2 is a lot less sexual than Gen 1. Or maybe we've come to our senses somehow. If a tree branch shakes when there is no wind, it's a Sudowoodo, not a tree. It hides from the rain. This gives a whole new definition to morning wood. Sure, yeah, why not? I'll add it to the counter. Politoed. At nightfall, these Pokemon appear on the shores of lakes. They announce their territorial claims by letting out cries that sound like shouting. No. Hopper. This Pokemon drifts and floats with the wind. If it senses the approach of strong winds, Hoppip links its leaves with other Hoppip to prepare against being blown away. No. Skiploom. No. Just looking at it, no. Jumpluff. No, because I imagine getting rough with it, the cotton spores would get all messy. Apom. Oh, I mean, the tail has like a literal extra hand, right? It's this hand can do many things, right? It's like an actual ambidextrous hand. Not ambidextrous. It's a, I don't know what the word is, but it's a hand. It's a big hand, at that. So yes. Sunkern. Sunkern tries to move as little as possible. It does so because it tries to conserve all the nutrients it has stored in its body for evolution. It will not eat a thing subsisting only on morning dew. I mean, you could feed it something else if you want to, other than morning dew. But I'm gonna say no. Sunflora. No. Yanma. That's a dragonfly? No. Whoopa. Basically, the axolotl. I'm a thirsty little flower, yeah. Please, I need my nutrients. The morning dew isn't enough. And you know, I'm gonna say no to the Whooper as well. With yeah, free Wi-Fi. It's like the Wi-Fi signal here and it's a tower. But again, I will say, it does have water absorb, which it shares in common with Vaporeon. However, Quagsire. Now here you might have an argument. It has an easygoing nature. It doesn't care if it bumps its head on boats and boulders while swimming. I mean, yeah. Look at that smile. It's ready and waiting, saying, "Hey, I'm over here." It's got the right, like, oh, well, maybe not the right, but it's 4 feet tall, so it's, you know, not like a midget anymore. 165 pounds, which is, I think, like 50-ish kilograms. That has water absorb, so yeah, Quagsire is yes. Espeon, ooh, another evolution. It's reminded me of Lapras with those eyes. The oddly sex eyes there. And it has the exact same pose as Lapras, where it's like, it has its ass to, like, as Vestox is saying there, it's like showing off its ass and it's like peeking over the shoulder like, you want some of this? So you know what? I'm gonna say yes. Like the Espeon knows that it's hot and it's like saying, yeah, get some. Up next, Umbreon. I mean, this is just like Espeon's twin sister, or brother, if you will. So yes. Up next is Murkrow. No. Slowking. Royalty, though. I'd say yes. And, like, it's not as dumb as... It's no longer dumb as bricks like the previous Slowbro, so yes. Next up, Mischievous. Again, though... the issue is that it's a literal ghost, so on a technicality basis, you literally cannot, so no. Unknown. Here's the thing, though. Depending on what unknown you get, you could have some fun. Some unknown have like a little hole in them. So I'm going to say yes. Don't smash alphabet soup. I mean, listen, some of them, like, okay, what unknown letter is this even? I don't even know. Is F? What letter is this actually? What? Wait, what? Why can I not tell what letter this is? But like, yeah, some of the letters have holes in them, so I'll say yes. Next up, Wobbuffet. I think it might be. I think that was an F. I think it's the only thing I can think of. Wobbuffet? I'm gonna say yes. It inflates its body to pump up its Counter-Strike. I mean, again, there might be people into that. Up next, Giraffe Rig. It's a giraffe. Nah. Pineco? No. Fortress? No. I do not want to have sex with acorns or like tree droppings. Dunsparce. This Pokemon's tiny wings have some scientists saying that Dunsparce used to fly through the skies in ancient times. It's... No. Gligar, oh, that tongue is very inviting, but I'm gonna say no. Steelix, similar, again, same thing with Onix. It is literally impossible. You literally cannot if you wanted to, so no. Snubble, it grows close to others easily and is easily spoiled. This disparity between its face and its actions make many young people wild about it. Oh, so it's like a tsundere. In which case, yeah, sure. Oh, we're at the 69th fuckable Pokemon. Up next, Gramble. Oh my goodness, please, no, go back. Stay a Snubble. No, please, definitely no. Quillfish. Mrs. Puff? I mean, okay, here's the thing. There are probably people out there that want to do Mrs. Puff. And if they see a Quillfish, they might think that it is similar to Mrs. Puff and they might equate the two. But I'm gonna say no. Scizor, that is just Metal Scyther, so no. Shuckle. I mean, they you know what they say, don't fuckle with the Shuckle, so no, unfortunately not. Heracross, no thank you. Sneasel, no. Isn't it like it's all sharp claws and sharp pointy stuff? No. Teddiursa. I mean, you always hear stories about people using their teddy bears as tools to assist them. So, by definition, I think yes. Ursaring. I mean... Nah, it's fine. I think Teddiursa is where I can stay at. Slugma. If only it wasn't like literally... If only it wouldn't literally kill you. Because I mean, look at how gooey and sticky and oozy it looks like. It wouldn't be too bad if it weren't the fact that you would literally die in the heat. I'm gonna put it up there with the if you could, sure. Because again, like if you think about it, like anime logic, there's slugmas all around. So in theory, maybe this is a lie. Maybe it doesn't actually kill you. Like maybe it's not that hot. Because I've seen Pokemon trainers with slugmas with them, and who knows? Since they don't actually like scorch the earth, who knows what they get up to later on? I mean, look at the dribble running off its mouth. All right, next up, Magcargo. I mean, it's just a slugma in a shell. So I mean, we can't really do another rating for that. Swinub. I mean, it's literally a pig. And again, we aren't Australian enough for that, so no. Swine though, that's just a big swinub. Corsola. That is literally just coral. It will regrow any branches that break off its head. People keep particularly beautiful Corsola branches as charms to promote safe... Wait, what? They keep particularly beautiful Corsola branches as charms to promote safe childbirth. Okay, but now this makes you wonder. If you do it with a Corsola, you might be guaranteed a healthy child. This changes things. But still, no. Remoraid, that is a literal fish. No, thank you. Octillery. I mean, we've all heard stories about the Japanese anime. That's a yes. Delibird. It carry. Makes me wonder what's in that sack. What goodies do you have in there? So yes. Mantine. Nah. Skarmory. No, that's just a metal bird. The OG Corviknight. Houndour. Let's see. It cooperates with others skillfully. When it becomes your partner, it is very loyal to you as its trainer and will obey your orders. Any order? Anything at all? I'm gonna say yes. White Guild territory. And again, yeah, if we said yes to the Growlithe Arcanine, we have to say yes to the Houndour Houndoom family, so yes. And by proxy, that means yes to the Houndoom as well. Kingdra. We said no to Horsey and Seadra, but let's see. With the arrival of a storm at sea, this Pokemon will show itself on the surface. When a Kingdra and a Dragonite meet, a fierce battle ensues. Wait, really? I would never think of a Kingdra to go up against a Dragonite. But no. Up next, Phanpy. Oh, it's a cute little elephant. Let's see. For its nest, Phanpy digs a vertical pit in the ground at the edge of a river. It marks the area around its nest with a trunk to let the others know that the area has been claimed. It's cute, but no. Donphan. Nah. Porygon 2. This is a Porygon that was updated with special data. Porygon 2 develops itself by learning about many different subjects all on its own. That tail. There's an interesting shape to it. I guess no longer as blocky as Porygon. So, maybe. And yeah, it's also like it's technically a very small Pokemon, so yeah, that's a +1. Stantler. What is with that tail? I think. Is that a tail? Stantler's magnificent antlers were traded at high prices as works of art. As a result, this Pokemon was hunted. Okay, enough about the antlers. I'm more curious about this. What it's packing in the back there. I'm gonna assume that's the tail though, so no. But imagine if that wasn't the tail. But no. The mammoth dumpy. Again, like assuming that is a dumpy. Smeargle. The fluid of Smeargle's tail's secretions changes in the intensity of its hue as the Pokemon's emotions change. Oh, so it's like a mood ring for the tail. Nah. It's oddly small. No. Tyro. No, unfortunately. It's always bursting with energy, but no. Hitmontop, however. It's always like presenting itself upwards, but no. Smoochum. No, I mean, this is just a Jinx, like a baby Jinx. So I feel like we've technically already said yes to it. Like, yes, but we'll wait for you to evolve. Ella Kid. Nah. Magby, you evolve into the Booba, the Magmar. I feel like, again, just out of priority, we've been saying no to all the baby Pokemon because I feel like it'd be a bit problematic if we start saying yes to baby Pokemon, so no. Multank. I mean, come on. Come on. We have to say yes, right? Multank produces highly nutritious milk. So it's been supporting the lives of people and other Pokemon since ancient times. I mean, yeah. It's a milk cow. I know a lot of people are looking for people like that. Blissey. Whenever a Blissey finds a weakened Pokemon, it will share its egg and offer its care until the other Pokemon is all better. I wonder. This is like the nurse Pokemon, right? Blissey's pussy, please no. But like, this is, by definition, this is a nurse Pokemon, right? And people always have fantasies about, you know, oh no, I'm in hospital. Oh no, Miss Nurse, I need some assistance changing. Would you please help me out here? So, personally, no, but I'm sure there's somebody out there who would want to. So I'm gonna say yes. Oh, the legendaries. Are we nearing the end of Gen 2? Raikou. Raikou embodies the speed of lightning. Roars of this Pokemon send shockwaves. I'm gonna say no. Entei. Okay. I like Entei because I like the Pokemon movie. And Entei was a Chad there. I'm gonna say yes. Because it's a Chad Pokemon. Suicune. Actually, Suicune also had a movie of its own. Or not its own, but Suicune appeared in the Celebi movie, if I'm not mistaken. Poor Raikou wasn't in anything. Suicune embodies the compassion of a pure spring of water. It runs across the land with gracefulness. This Pokemon has the power to purify dirty water. Hang on, is it? Wasn't that like part of the Vaporeon copy pasta? The fact that it could purify, you know, dirty liquid? Hang on, I can't believe I'm about to Google this. Let me Google the Vaporeon copy pasta. Oh, it's just that it absorbs the liquid. Ah, I see. Okay, yeah, right, because of water absorb. But you know what? I'm gonna pass in this Suicune. Larvitar. Nah. Pupitar? Pupitar is kind of like... Okay, here's the thing. I was gonna say Pupitar is kind of like the Metapod and the Metapod Kakuna situation. But it doesn't have the right shape, unfortunately. And it also doesn't learn Harden. So no. Tyranitar. Tyranitar is oddly short. It's only 6 feet tall. But let's see. Its body cannot be harmed by any sort of attack. So you can be very rough with it. It is very eager to make challenges against enemies. You know what? The fact that it is not as big as I thought. It's only 6 feet. I'm gonna say yes. It's up for a challenge no matter what. You can get rough with it. Next up, Lugia. Ooh. Nah. Ho-Oh, however, is also going to be a no. Celebi. This Pokemon came in the future. Nah, I think not. So let's see. That puts us at the Smash counter of 79. Okay, wow. So Gen 1, we had like 58 Pokemon. And Gen 2, we added about only 21 Pokemon to that. That's right. Yeah, no Onion 6 today, unfortunately, with the Celebi. And, you know, I think we've gone through the first Gen 1 and 2, so maybe I think we'll stop being horny over the Pokemon there today. But let's then head on back to what we initially were out here to do in the first place. And that was, of course, to try and play Pokemon Stadium. So let's head back over there. Oh, welcome back, Vaporeon. Let's see. Okay, so where were we? All right, of course, Giovanni's gym. Trying to formulate another team to help us out. And this time, our first Pokemon member will be a Golbat, one of the non-fuckable Pokemon according to us. And you really gotta play Stadium today? I mean, listen, Vestox, you could play it right now if you wanted to. If only there was some way that you could find a way to play an N64 console on your PC. I'm not saying that there is a way, but if only there was a way you could Google and find out. I'm sure there is a solution online. But let's see, where is Golbat? Yes, reject the new nonsense of Pokemon RCS and whatnot. And it's something massive. I see. It's all about the time, that's true. So, Golbat first. Next up after Golbat shall be a Cubo. Again, another Pokemon that we would not have sex. Is this going to be all Pokemon that we would say no to? Where is Cubo? Up next after Cubone is Nidorino. Let's see. That is the male one as well. Nidorino as opposed to Nidorino. It has Horndrill, which could be useful for a bit of a gamble later on if we're feeling lucky. After Nidorino is Hitmonchan. Finally one of the Pokemon we said yes to. Hitmonchan. After Hitmonchan is going to be Snorlax. Oh, goodness. Snorlax is actually going to be very useful, I think. Because it has Rest. And it can stall out very nicely. After Snorlax is going to be Onix, the final Pokemon. Where are you? There it is. Onix with Earthquake, Rock Slide, Sweet... Oh, it has Explosion. Gonna be interesting. Alright, so that's gonna be our team then. Golbat, Cubone, Nidorino, Hitmonchan, Snorlax, and Onix. Alright then, let me also change back to... what shall our team be into this first route? I'm assuming it's gonna be... I mean, we just use the bottom three, right? Hitmonchan, Snorlax, and Onix, right? What does Golbat have, actually? I mean, yeah. We have to go with Hitmonchan first, maybe? Hitmonchan, Snorlax, Onix, I think, is a good bet.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected.
Thank you. Okay, back to Pokemon Stadium. And alright, let's see. And yes, it's crazy that just a random person just opens up with a Moltres. So let's see though. We actually do have something for this. We have Thunder Punch and Ice Punch. Either way, it's going to be super effective because it's flying. So let's start off with Thunder Punch.
They strike fighting poses.
We do get outspit though, but I think, if I'm not mistaken... Ooh, he's gonna... Oh wait, this is very bad. If it's going to use Fly, that's super effective because flying against my Piting. So let's immediately switch out of this into Onix, I think. Onix has a ground move. Onix has... And I have to remember now. Is it ground or rock that's effective against fire, or is it both?
Oh, it's on it.
Let me have a quick Google. But this should do absolutely nothing. Okay, oh, the crits is a bit scary, but we're fine. Let's see what it's fine. Rock does double damage. Oh, but they both do double damage. That's fine. Don't worry about vaccine vest locks. I am an idiot when it comes to stuff, so it doesn't matter.
They're staring each other down.
I'm worried that we get outsped and he just flies again, so I will use Rock Slide. Because I know Earthquake, I don't think it would work because it's flying, right? But I'm not too sure if that's actually implemented yet in this game, where Earthquake doesn't affect flying types. But I went with Rock Slide anyway. And let's see, I think we might kill this Raticate, even. Or unless we just straight up miss. But surely we just kill it though. Because I don't. What will this Raticate have that can kill us? Ice Beam. We should be fine, right? Oh, never mind. Why do you have an Ice Beam? And how do you get a crit? Okay. This is dangerous. Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan. It has to have a fighting move, right? So I'll kill the Eradicate, and if it goes into its Moltres, I'll use my Snorlax. Oh no, it has submission only. Submission is only going to do guaranteed 50 damage. That's the issue. Well, I'll have to do it anyway. That's true, yeah. Like the normal types having just the craziest stuff. Oh, we might even lose the very first trainer. This guy even has, I'm pretty sure he can possibly have a Persian as well. Okay, but no, we kill him with the submission. Okay, if he throws out the Moltres, I will switch into Snorlax. Because Snorlax has Thunder. Okay, there we go, there we go. It's probably going to use Fly, so I will fly, or he will fly, but I will switch into Snorlax. So let's switch into Snorlax, and Snorlax has Thunder, which if we hit, we might even kill. So here we go. There's our Snorlax. Now he's going to use Fly, right? Because Fly would be super effective against my Hitmonchan. Go on, go up into the air. There we go. And because we are almost assuredly going to be outsped, so it'll land, and then I will use Thunder, and ideally I get a kill if it crits, because it'll be super effective, but we won't have a stab bonus. All we have to do is just hit the Thunder, though. That's the question. Will we hit the Thunder? Ooh, okay. Well, hopefully he doesn't fly again. Fire Spin. Oh, are you really gonna just trap me in a Fire Spin? And we're outsped, so we can't really do anything against that. Can we switch out though? Can we?
Neither one is conceding an inch.
Yeah, we can switch out to get out of the Fire Spin at least. And your accuracy, again, Thunder has a 70% accuracy, but when I'm using it, of course, it goes down to like a 10% accuracy.
How will this swap affect the outcome?
Alright. So I have a feeling because I've hit Hitmonchan out, it'll just fly again. So we do the same thing over and over again. I switch into Snorlax, he uses Fly.
Another Pokemon chain.
Let me hide my smash counter. Hide my shame. And go and fly. Yep, there we go. So, now, all we need to do is hit this Thunder.
Now. What's this? Goodness!
Our Snorlax is getting dangerously low though. Oh my goodness, Snorlax.
The intense battle continues.
And here's the thing, it's just gonna use Fire Spin again. Right? It's gonna use Fire Spin. Oh my goodness. Please miss. Can Fire Spin miss?
What now?
Please. It missed. Okay, it missed. Please, Snorlax, I beg of you. Third time's the charm. third time has to be the charm, right? There we go. Super effective. It only did 70 damage.
What a furious battle!
Oh no. No, I'll thunder again and hope that it misses one more time.
What's that? A decent hit.
I was not expecting it to do so little damage.
Can't make a move. Neither one
Alright,
is
I guess we have to do the same
conceding
thing again. Switch into Hitmonchan and then back into Snorlax.
Combatants face each other. Here's a Pokemon chain.
There's Hitmonchan.
How will the
And
SWAT
once again,
Pokemon
he's
fight?
gonna fly, so we switch back into Snorlax. Man, this is going so much more worse than our first scenario,
Another
where all we
Pokemon
did
chain.
was we had, what was it? We had a Vaporeon sweep the entire first battle. But who knows, maybe that means that this is good. We're getting the difficult battles out now, so that later on, we can have a better chance.
How will this swap affect
And yeah, I
the
think we have to
outcome?
go for a rest now. Because at least now we're guaranteed to get it off. Because we've taken, like, what, 3 flies? This next fly would probably put us at, like, a kill range. So
Now,
we have to fly and hope that he doesn't get a crit now. Because if he crits, we might die instantly.
what's this? Goodness.
Okay, there we go. See, 60 damage. So the rest will get us up to max health. And then
It's taking a quick rest.
we just have to wait it out then, I suppose. We'll have to let him fire spin.
Fireworks are flying in this
And
battle.
go for thunder.
They strike fighting poses. It flew
Oh, it's
out of
flying
the
again. Wait, it may have... Did it run out of
That's
PP?
asleep.
No, it couldn't have run out of PP
The
for fire spin, right?
intense battle
Fire spin has,
continues.
I think, 5 PP. And it's maybe because I'm
Go
asleep
into battle
that it
mode.
wants to do this to get more damage in.
What now? There, it's a hit.
Okay, so let's see. We take 60 damage each fly. So,
It woke
okay,
up.
we woke up now. So we can take 2 more
The
flies.
heated battle rages
Roundabout.
on.
Maybe only 1 if we were trying to be safe here. So,
Combatants face each other.
it's going to fire spin. Please miss.
What'll it do? Yeah, it's a hit.
Oh my goodness. Well,
It can
I guess we know what this means. Time to do the old switcheroo. Into Hitmonchan. And then back into Snorlax. And have him chip away once more with another fly.
Pokeball.
We don't even know what his last Pokemon is. That's what I'm scared about.
Will this Pokemon
Hitmonchan.
sprout change the flow
Back into
of
Snorlax,
battle?
he will fly.
It's the revolving door of Pokemon.
Yeah, this is definitely the revolving door. I've never seen somebody switch so much as this. He's gonna fly.
Flew up into the sky.
If I'm not mistaken, he's used, I think, 4 fires. He may have used up all his fire spin PP, actually. We'll see. Well, this is a guaranteed hit, though. Well, I suppose guaranteed. I will get a chance to use Thunder,
What
because he won't fire spin me. Question of whether or not it hits, that's another story. Please hit, Snorlax.
Here it
Please hit and get a crit.
Thunder. Oh, the
Snorlax,
attack
you piece of shit. You absolute piece of shit. I regret ever saying I would smash you. Who would ever want to smash such a useless Pokemon like you? Snorlax, oh my goodness. We have to rest. I think I might just headbutt instead though, actually. We'll see. We'll see if a headbutt does anything. I think he might have to fly again. Oh no, he still has fire spin. Nope, never mind.
What's this?
Oh, but he missed. Now's our chance, Snorlax. Now is the chance. Headbutt. It has stab. If this is more damage, then okay. This is fine though. Wait, hang on. He's in kill range, right? That did 60 damage, so we can headbutt and get a kill. Assuming he misses the fire spin. Please miss your fire spin. I missed all of my lightnings or thunders. Yes, yes, yes. His Moltres is just as bad as my Snorlax. Headbutt will kill. Okay, I'm glad that you got a crit now on the final killing blow, Snorlax. But there we go. Moltres is dead. Bring out your final pathetic Pokemon. Rocket Trainer. Golbat. Ooh! You are walking into a Thunder that will absolutely miss.
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1.
Alright, Thunder time.
The tense
I believe.
battle
Snorlax,
continues.
now is the time. Now you will redeem yourself. Uh-oh.
What's that?
Okay,
There,
actually
it's a
waiting.
hit.
This is fine, this is fine. We will live as well. Thunder, come on.
How's that?
Just hit. All you have to do is just hit. Super effective. How much damage does it do? Not too much. But I think
Furious battle.
we can go ballsy and go for just a regular headbutt. Because I think he will double edge, he will not kill, he will take recoil damage, and I think headbutt will kill. As long as he doesn't crit.
What's this?
Woo!
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a
A
hit.
crit would have been very dangerous there. But he'll take recoil damage, and that's in kill range now, so headbutt should kill the Golbat.
There it goes.
There it is.
Oh.
Woo!
Oh, is it down?
Oh,
and out?
Snorlax, I love you. I would take back what I said. I would absolutely smash you, or have you smash me by sitting on me. Alright. Unfortunately, Onyx didn't get to do much there, but hopefully he will have his time to shine in the next battle coming up against the Lab Man, who, if you thought the Rocket Trainer having a Moltres was crazy, wait till you see what the Lab Man has. Because he has... Oh, never mind, it's the next guy. The next guy has a Moltres. No? One of the legendary birds. I forget. I think it's Zapdos. But let's see. What does this guy have? I think we have to go with the same setup. I kind of want to use Nidorino. Because it has Ice Beam, which... The thing is, it's not Stab. But it also has Horn Drawl. Which, if we're lucky... We could cheese... you know what? I'm going to go Nidorino, Snorlax, and I think Onyx. Because I want to go for the meme and see if I can get a Horn Drawl with Nidorino. Just because it would be funny.
How will the gym
I mean, here's the thing.
opponent conduct
Here's my logic.
battle?
In the previous battle, we used Thunder, which has a 70% chance to hit. Or in other words, a 30% chance to miss, right? And we missed how many times? So we were hitting the 30% roll very often. And Horn Drawl has an accuracy of 30%. So if that chances of hitting 30% are greater, looking at previous results, surely right now a Horn Drawl will hit. We've constantly been getting the lower outcome. So now is the time for that lower outcome to shine. As long as we survive this Thunder.
A savage hit.
Oh, we live with 6 health. Okay, Nidorino. The counter attack, Horn Drawl.
Whoa, Horn Drill. That had no effect.
We're outsped by it, I think.
Furious battle.
In Gen 1, I think you have to outspeed. Oh no. But you know, I'll do it again. Because you're dead anyway, Nidorino. Why not? Let's go for another Horn Drawl. Oh, it's using Swift. Okay, we're no way we survived this.
Swift attack. Yeah, it's a hit.
Swift, you literally cannot miss with Swift.
Oh, is it down and out?
Alright, so...
What will the next Pokemon be?
Okay, we can start off with Onyx then. It has Swift
Now.
and Thunder. There's no way... He has to switch out, right?
Oh, it's
Unless for some reason your Magneton has something to deal with an Onyx.
This is a fight between two different
I
types
think
of
I am
Pokemon.
going to... Earthquake.
They strike fighting poses.
And absolutely switching... Yep, he's switching out. Okay.
Pokemon chain.
Let's see, did I get the read right? What are you switching into? Please be weak.
Oh, it's
Poliwrath. I think this wouldn't have mattered if I used Rock Slide or Earthquake, right?
What now? A decent
Because it's
hit.
fighting and fighting.
Will this Pokemon
Oh, it's actually good that I used,
change the flow of battle?
Earthquake then, because I think Rock Slide would have done half damage. But speaking of half damage, it only did 40 damage to the Earthquake. But Poliwrath almost assuredly has a water type move. So let me switch into Snorlax, because Snorlax has Thunder.
The combatants face each other. The Pokemon returns to its Pokeball.
Yeah, thankfully I had the chart up now, and I realized that if I had used Rock Slide, Poliwrath is water fighting, and fighting is semi-immune to, what's it called?
What's
Rock.
that? There, it's a hit.
Man, the Hydro Pump did a lot, even though...
How will the swap Pokemon fight?
Let's see, I have Thunder though. I may be at a disadvantage, Vestox, but have you considered this? My Snorlax said okay, oh my goodness. Double team is not going to help this. But, you know what? I believe in Snorlax. He will hit this Thunder. He will crit this Thunder even. Oh, and we got the Paralyze. Okay, this is perfect. It's slow now. I think we're safe enough to go for a headbutt. We might go first now. Yep, okay, we go first because it's paralyzed. Now, do we hit from the double team? Yes, we do. And we kill it. Oh my goodness. You said I'm at a disadvantage. You forget I have a literal god on my team with Snorlax. Alright, Snorlax. That is one down. What is the next one? Is it going to be Magneton? Or is it going to be something else? Magneton. Okay, that means I switch into my Onix. He's going to use Thunder. I will switch into Onix and it won't affect me. I know this. Watch. It's not streamer luck. It is all... That wasn't luck. That was all planned. That was all skill, Vestox. Watch. It's gonna Thunder. It will not affect my Onix. Never mind. It used double team. No matter. Okay, wait, hang on. Here's the thing, though. He will almost assuredly switch out to a different Pokemon. I will Earthquake, because I think that'll be effective on whatever he throws out next. Question is, though, what is that other Pokemon? Now we get a free info. This is information gathering. We're going to find out what his last Pokemon is. It is Lickitung. Okay, so it doesn't matter if we used Earthquake. Will hopefully do a lot of damage. It did 52 damage. Oh, no, 50 damage. Let's see. Here's the thing, though. What does this Lickitung have? There's a very real chance this Lickitung has something for this Onix. So, I will switch into my Snorlax again. Because I'm scared. Because it's just not whips out an Ice Beam or something. AKA the Eradicate scenario. So, Snorlax will take this hit. And I don't think he will switch out. I don't think he will... Yes, you see it had Blizzard. So, Snorlax will live through this. He will not get frozen. And I don't think he will switch into Magneton. Because he doesn't really have anything to be afraid of. So, I will Thunder. And we actually outspeed the Lickitung. This is perfect. So, we hit the Thunder. We missed the Thunder. Never mind. Okay, he's sticking in. This is good. He is not switching Pokemon. So, we kill this with our Snorlax, and then it's in the bag. Yeah, it's true. Lickitung could have used Surf as well. Well, I guess we'll see what his next move is, though. Because we know he has Double Team and Blizzard. That did 50 damage. So we need to hit... I think, you know what? I will just use Double Team... sorry, not Double Team. Headbutt twice. Because either way, we would have to use 2 Thunders. So... guaranteeing at least the hit with the headbutt, aside from Double Team, it'll be better. So this will hit. Boom. There we go. He's in kill range. What will you do? Are you just going to Double Team again? You have nothing for this. And you flinch! Alright. We outspeed this somehow, so we will headbutt, and then there we go. We'll hit this, kill your Lickitung, and then last is going to be your Magneton. We didn't even need the Nidorina. Our Snorlax and Onix are carrying this, just the two of them.
There's only one Pokemon left.
Go on, throw out your Magneton. All it has is Thunder and Swift. Neither of which will kill the Snorlax, so I think we are safe enough to use a headbutt.
2-1. The 10th battle continues.
Using Double Team. Oh, you're scared. You're scared. You're not even trying to attack. You're trying to stall out the inevitable. But we all know you will lose.
A decent hit.
50 damage, so 2 more headbutts from the Snorlax. And this will be ours. And again, another Double Team. It will not help you. Snorlax has been hitting every single one of these, because when you're this big, you cannot miss when Snorlax rolls over on top of you. And even then, a critical hit to boot. When you're as big as a Snorlax, no matter how much your evasion is, he will hit you because of his sheer mass. What was that about being at a disadvantage? Wrong. He was at the disadvantage because he did not have a Snorlax on his team. Alright. Next up, the cool kid. We have yet the previous time. This is where we got stopped. But can our team make it past the cool kid and make it all the way to Giovanni? If we can make it to Giovanni with this team, I think we have a decent chance. The issue with this team, of course, is specifically the Tentacruel and the Zapdos. Those are the two problem Pokemon. The Tentacruel is an issue because it is fast and it can wrap. So I think my answer to that is the Hitmonchan. It has Thunder Punch. Snorlax almost has to be in there. It's tanky. It'll survive. Onix. I don't know if I want to use Onix. Omastar, Tentacruel are very scary. And the Clefairy might have something in there as well. Nidorino. And yeah, the Elemental Punches on Hitmonchan are pretty much worthless. Because of its special. 63 special. Let's see. Golbat. Golbat is surprisingly fast. It has Hyper Beam as well. The Onix is good against the Zapdos, but the Omastar and the Tentacruel. Here's the thing. I think he's going to open with Tentacruel. So I will save Onix for something else. I kind of want to run... Golbat is faster. What if I Golbat, Mega Drain the Tentacruel? What if I use Golbat and confuse away the Tentacruel actually? Basically, it's almost assuredly going to be Snorlax and Onix. But the question is Hitmonchan or Golbat? I think, again, Tentacruel is very fast. It's surprisingly fast. So I think Golbat, Hyper Beam is also very strong. And remember what I said earlier. In Gen 1, if you kill with Hyper Beam, you don't have to worry about the recovery. So, if we get to a scenario where some of his Pokemon are all weakened, Golbat can sweep by going first and Hyper Beaming every single time. So, I think the plan is Golbat, Snorlax, Onix. He will throw out Tentacruel first, I think, and Golbat will confuse it.
Here's the third trainer battle with only the gym
I
leader
think
left after
every
this.
single time he faces this guy, he always throws out Tentacruel
Battle
first.
can we-
There it is. There's the Tentacruel. Here's the question. Do we outspeed? I don't think he has anything to kill our Golbat. He has Wrap and Hydro Pump and... Does Tentacruel have Thunder? Well, you know what? We will confuse Ray and hope for the best. Okay, we don't outspeed. We do not outspeed. But it has Hydro Pump, which misses. This is nice. This is very nice. So now we confuse Ray. Unless we must have been Speed Tide, maybe. Okay, but now it's confused. This is good. This is very nice. Now that it is confused, because we are outsped, I'm gonna Mega Drain. Because if we do take chip damage, we can maybe recover some of that. Try to use Wrap, okay?
What now?
Okay, but the Wrap goes through. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Here's what we will do. It is still confused, so I will switch into my Snorlax, which has Thunder. And ideally, I can get a Thunder off and it will just kill it, or it'll hurt itself in confusion. So, that's the plan. Golbat did its job. It confused the Tentacruel.
Oh, it's Snorlax.
Now, we just need to hit this Thunder.
Will this Pokemon swap change the
We will
flow
get
of
outspared, but
battle?
ideally, this thing gets
They
hurt by
strike
confusion.
fighting poses.
Okay, never mind, unless it only lost once.
Confusion.
Its defense is greatly increased. This is going to be a little bit scary, but with our Thunder,
There's the attack.
ideally nukes the Tentacruel. Super effective. How much damage does it do? 60 damage. It had Barrier though, so
The intense battle continues.
I think we can use Headbutt, because I'm too scared about the miss. So I think we Headbutt, but I'm worried it wraps. So let's Headbutt.
The commands are issued.
Yeah, there we go. There's the wrap.
What's next?
Let's see.
A light hit. It can't make a move.
So I guess we just do the same thing.
Conceding an ace.
We switch to Golbat and then we switch back. But the issue is, by doing this, we will be giving him free hits onto our Snorlax. What we could do is we could go for the same plan and either go for a Mega Drain and just try and take this hit.
How will